Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Oh, hang on one second.
Oh, good evening, Logan. Time to solve crimes and get this bread emoji, blackbird emoji.
Bread emoji, blackbird emoji indeed. Thank you for re-upping the sub, Magpie. I'll talk more about that in a moment. But for now, welcome to LoganRobo's channel on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. A body has been discovered at a cooking show. Or is it cake? Let's cut it open and find out. It's a body. That is definitely a body. You'd think we would have learned our lesson from mouthwashing. Well, thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? Magpie, again, thank you so much for re-upping the sub! I really appreciate it. I gotta check how many months that was. 9 months, Magpie! Your first subscription, baby! Ooh, and now we have a new background here. We're at the, what was it called? The Zodiac parlor, hotel, museum. It was the Zodiac room? I can't remember, but it's where all the chocolate stuff is happening. So welcome everybody. I see Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Lockstock, who is bro? And what's with the rhyming? Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think Lockstock is one of the comic-only characters in the IDW's More Than Meets the Eye series. They did a lot of name drops to make the universe seem big, but I do remember hearing the name Lockstock because it's like the old saying, lock, stock, and barrel. And I can't remember if we actually ever saw him in the comics. I think he just got name dropped. I'd like to think he turns into either a gun or an artillery thing to kind of go along with the name. And a would you rather. Also, would you rather have whatever you're thinking appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live stream for anyone to see? Oh, that is a tough one. I don't know if we've had this one before. Okay, I think have my thoughts seen, because on the one hand, maybe you could find some way to work around it, have a large hat that covers it up, but I feel like then you'd at least have some privacy. I wouldn't want like everything, anytime I go to the bathroom and take a shower is being live streamed, like have no secrets and privacy whatsoever. So with thoughts, or maybe I could just like only go out in public sometimes and train myself. Like if I'm on stream here, I could just sit with my head like at the top and then you wouldn't be able to see what I'm thinking. So yes, there we go. And thank you for the lurk, Extemporaneous. Hidden Hands, am I first again? Or did someone chat before me? You were second, Hidden Hands, so very close. And also, why is my channel points always going up when I'm not here? I assume, it's probably either because I think Vera refunded a bunch of points last time, which is fun, or it might just be a bug. I'm not sure. Holy cow, there's a bunch of chatting going on over on YouTube. I should check that out. Sir Bacon is back, saying hello. Hello, Twitch chat. Everybody, Twitch chat, hi. Sir Bacon says hi to you. Say hi back to Sir Bacon. Crystal says, not the mouth-watching mention. Welcome in, Sir Bacon. Sir Bacon says, I don't get it. It's okay, you don't need to. You don't need to. You haven't played mouth-watching, it's fine. Nothing bad happens in that horror game. And then hello, Crystal says, mouth-watching is a psychological game. Sir Bacon says, can I get a recap of all that happened? Okay, a space freighter crew is stuck. They're stranded, they crash. And sometimes to survive, you gotta cut into a cake, in quotes, and eat the cake. I'll just leave it at that. Crystal says, I'd pick up everything shown top of my head. At least it would only be seen by a certain number of people. Sure, nothing bad at all happens. Over here on Twitch, Hidden Hand says, yes, Ray! Says, now dig on this. Hey, chat, I got a question. Should we add some of Ray's old typos from Discord to the typos command, like parnets? And I think, was that one of Ray's, or was that an Oak one? I can't remember. Crystal says, yeah. Rast says, yeah, my chat points are really high. So it's either Vero being very generous with refunds, or it's a bug. Either way, I think that's wonderful. I think y'all deserve all the points. Crystal says, how much? Rast says 5K. There was where Magpie re-upped the sub. Thank you again, Magpie. Toby says, hi, Logan. How you doing, Toby? Crystal says, welcome everyone in. I love it when we see like people we haven't seen in a while. Hidden Hand says, objection! Crystal says, laughing. Rast says, does Logan have that cake anyhow? I mean, I have this cake. Just don't cut into it, okay? Hidden Hand says, lol. Ray checks the typos command, says, is Subway Surface a typo? Yeah, because it was supposed to be Subway Surfers.
Extremely check-in. Reminder to hydrate and stretch if you haven't in a while.
Okay, I will do that right now. Kim, by the way, I forgot to mention, I think yesterday when you popped in, I wanted to say, I think it was 2 streams ago, we had a friend from your stream, Mania, was here. So thank you so much. Can we get a shout out for Kim before she has to leave? And I'm gonna hydrate. I love it. Supply. Oh, there we go.
Ryan, I'm
Dark.
Is that how you spell boogeyman? A tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. They're spooking their kids straight? I didn't know conversion spooking was legal in Quran.
Well, would it be better to spook them gay? I mean, either way, you're changing someone's preferences. So, but how you doing, Kim? Thank you so much for being here. I'm sure you gotta leave. I'm sure it's super late where you are at night. Because, like, you're in Europe, right? Do they have daylight savings where you are? Did it eventually kick in? You probably need to sleep. But good night. Thank you for being here. Rast says, whoa, hold on. Bunger is an actual creature in a game called... Rast just mentioned Bug Snacks. Is Eglin here? Eglin popped in the other day, but I don't think Eglin's here today. Rast, you gotta mention Bug Snacks the next time Eglin's here. Eglin loves Bug Snacks. Says, take my boy Bunger off the typo list. Magpie says, probably because it's not Subway Surfer. Laughing says, ooh, subscription baby, lol. Yes, take good care of the subscription baby. Magpie. Hidden Hand says, dang. Magpie says, I'm gonna be real. If I had to pick one of those, I think I would just die. They're both awful, but that's like the good kind of would you rather, where it's like an actual dilemma. And we don't know what to do. Okay, let's load up the game. Oh, there's 1 or 2 more comments over on YouTube as well. Crystal says, I think they meant Ace Attorney. I don't know, though. Oh, Sir Bacon says, yeah, I'm in the current game. I spooked someone trans. Okay, so we got to give a recap to Sir Bacon. Let me load up the game, and I'll tell you where we are and what's going on here. So, this chapter is all a big flashback chapter to 18 years ago. We are playing as Edgeworth's dad, Gregory Edgeworth, and a murder has taken place at a cooking competition. So, what it is, everybody's here, and they are all divided up into different rooms. I've got a diagram here I can show you to better... Oh, do we not have the diagram in our court record? Okay, well, I assume it'll eventually be in the court record. There's like 4 different rooms, and each room was for each of these specialty chefs to like cook stuff. Oh, what? Queen Katie rated with a party of 1. Okay, pause that, Sir Bacon. I'll continue in a second. Can we do a quick shout out for Queen Katie? How is the rest of your cyber sleuthin'? Queen Katie, I feel so bad that like Oak and Nora bullied you into changing your TTS command. I think you should be allowed to keep it as aha. But how is the rest of this stream? Queen Katie! Huh?
So Velvet is coming.
Yeah, she got hands.
She got hands. And she knows how to use them. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, by her hands.
I still didn't even know what Tales of Berseria is about. Okay, so Queen Katie, sorry, one sec. We were just recapping for Sir Bacon over on YouTube what happened. So as I said, there's this cooking competition. Each room is dedicated for each of the 4 contestants, and they would cook stuff. And this room was the guy who runs the place, Tangaroa. Yeah, this guy, Samson Tangaroa. He's our client. We're defending him. He's accused of murder because he was making a bunch of chocolate stuff, including this big chocolate ship. But then his co-host for the cooking show, this lady, Judy Bound, who's only like 16, she wandered in and screamed, and there was a body in this big chocolate treasure chest. And so this guy right here, that's Detective Tyrell Bad, has arrested Samson Tangaroa, assuming that he's the murderer, and I'm his defense attorney, and I'm trying to find evidence that he didn't do it. So we just barely started it. We haven't done too much investigating except checking out this room. We found a few pieces of evidence, but we're just trying to put the puzzle pieces together for the very first time. Make sense? We all caught up? We all good? Let me read just 1 or 2 more quick YouTube comments here. Ray said, I'd rather Truman Show myself than the thoughts would suck. Okay, both definitely suck. I do love the movie Truman Show, though. But, like, Truman Show, you would have no privacy ever. At least with the thoughts, you can go home sometimes. Maybe you could, like, train yourself to always sing a song in your head. Like today, for some reason, I've randomly had the theme to Hunter x Hunter stuck in my head. I haven't even watched an episode of it in ages, so I don't know why it's there. But yeah, you could just, so in public, that's all people would see, maybe. Training. Rast says, hi, Sir Bacon. Hidden Hand says, I think a lot of chatting on YouTube is rare, I think. I know it is rare, because like, I'm still new to the YouTube multi-stream, but I'm enjoying it. See, Rast says, yes. Oak says, lurk, still in Nora's stream. We'll probably get here soon. See you when you get here, Oak. Oak says, soon, not son. Oh, you said get here, son? Oh, Crystal says, yes, yours added. Oh, Crystal, you said yours. Yours added. Oh, there's a yours. And Hidden Hand says yes. Okay, let's play a little bit of this game here. Okay, so I think we checked everything. We talked to everybody, we checked everything, so we probably need to start putting puzzle pieces together in our head with logic stuff that we found. So a sound of something breaking. What was the sound Bound heard coming from Tangaroa's room? Broken stand. The ship collapsed because one of the stands broke, so it's probably these two. Blunt force trauma. The victim was struck and killed with some kind of blunt object. And damaged creations. Tangaroa's creations have been tampered with in several places. So let's try putting these two together. Sound of something breaking. And the broken stand, because that's probably what she heard. And we did just load up so we can reload if we're wrong and lose hit points. Is he gonna shout Eureka, or will he have something better to say? And he doesn't say Eureka. He keeps his cool in these situations. The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. And the loud sound it made brought Ms. Bound running.
Yeah, said the ship had already keeled over by the time she got in here.
But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break? Why did the chocolate stand supporting the ship break? Oh, so our puzzle piece just gave us a new puzzle piece.
Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go.
I'm gonna be honest, like most people who make chocolate probably aren't good at like building ships. If it was like raining and I had, you know, and he's like, come animals 2x2 on my chocolate ship, I wouldn't trust it to be a seafaring vessel.
Could that really have been?
Oh, it's me. Could that really have been the case? Okay, so blunt force trauma. The victim was struck and killed with some kind of blunt object, damaged creations, and why did it break? I'm gonna guess damaged creations. We're gonna save right before we do that though, because we got one thing right, and I am a shameless save scummer who scums my saves. So let's put that right down here. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, I think when Kim was here, I can't remember if I hydrated fully and stretched or not, because Kim said to do that. And Kim said to stretch. I will stretch when told to stretch. There we go, that's probably good. Ray says, Parnitz was actually an edited Batman panel, not my type. Oh, that's right. We can still make fun of Batman. Hidden Hand says, also, I have 4.1k points. Spend them well. Crystal says, dark. And then Kim with some little hearts. Aw, those are adorable little heart emotes. And Rast with a nervous emote. Okay, save is complete. Let's try putting together more puzzle pieces in my brain. So we're gonna say, why did it break? We're gonna say because all the creations were damaged. Connect! Whoever damaged the other ones also damaged the boat. Yay! All of Mr. Tangaroa's creations are missing a little piece each, including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out. You think it could have been the killer? It's certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest, which would have remained closed otherwise. Or it was already smashed open and the ship was then also smashed to make it look like it broke open. Oh crap, so there's more. Do we need to put together more puzzle pieces? There's only 2 left in our brain, so okay, let's try the remaining 2. Otherwise, I don't know what else, because I think we've talked to everybody. Maybe we need to talk to somebody new now that we've done puzzle pieces. Because what do we got? We got, oh yeah, we can't. We only got 1 piece. You can't make a puzzle out of 1 piece. Oak wasn't here to hear me say 1 piece, huh? What about you, Tyrell Bad?
What is it?
Can we present anything new to him? Can we present the body?
In this case, it's, well, I can't get my head around a few parts of it.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like some more information about the scene of the crime.
Yeah, sure. You got legs, don't you? Do you know how to use them? Try using them. That's how the pros do it.
Our duties may differ, Detective, but we both want to get to the bottom of what happened, don't we? Wouldn't it be better if we worked together?
No.
The detective clearly sees himself as the strong, silent type. I suppose that is also how the pros do it. Okay, what about this thing?
What a weird seal. If you use it like a stamp, it comes out as PH. That could be a sound. Or it can measure the acidity or baseness of a liquid, right? Or solid. I don't judge.
But if it's just for show, like a ring, it appears to say H9, I believe.
H9? Hit? 9? Maybe someone's hitting streak? Nah, seems unlikely.
It sounds like Detective Bad might be a fan of baseball. Is that a thing in baseball? H9?
Seems the culprit made sure to wear gloves. Couldn't lift squat from those finger marks.
But perhaps you can extrapolate something about their owner from the size of their finger. Okay, we already had this dialogue before, so I already presented this to him. Well, dang it, so who else we gotta talk to? Maybe we'll have something new talking to our Italian samurai friend over here. Nope. And we already talked to these two, right? Let's try talking to them again. What you investigating, officer? Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. Okay, same before, the water is a little bit warm. What about the other guy? What is that? Nora! Thank you for the raid, Nora. Nora is raided with a party of 4. Welcome, can we get a quick shout out for Nora? I'm actually a little bit, Is Vero here? I changed out the Seeker. I put in Skywarp instead. I want to know if Vero approves. I don't think Vero's here yet. But Nora, how was the rest of your stream? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I assume that means that Oak is back in Atlantic and everybody. Oh. Hey, it's Dojima. He's a neglectful dad. That's it, just the How was the rest of your stream? I should read some more in the chat, because I'm a bit stuck here. Is Queen Katie still here? I may need to shout potato in a minute. Let's see. Crystal says, says to Rast, Eggland is soda. Yeah, I forget. As I've said before, if someone changes a username, I still use the old username. Rast says, oh, okay. Queen Katie raided. Rast says, yippee. Hidden Hand says, okay, who's putting all their alts in YouTube? Stop, joke. Wait, there's more alts in YouTube? I gotta check over there. Let's see. Oh, an opinion! Wait, why was the message deleted by Crystal? Opinion! Are you there? Did you say a spoiler? I can click this view deleted message. Am I allowed to view it? Am I allowed to view it? Sir Bacon said, how did he open it if it's made of chocolate? The boat broke the chocolate, but the boat was made of chocolate, but sturdier chocolate, I guess? Crystal says, opinion, welcome in. Sir Bacon said he would have had no choice before he built it around the body. Oh, if it was made of chocolate, then it would have melted. Well, that's the other thing. The room is set at 59 degrees Fahrenheit. We found that there's a little thermostat in the corner over here. Can you guys see my cursor there? Yeah, thermostat in the corner over here. So 59 degrees, so it hasn't melted. Bacon says, it also seems like the body was put in after he built the chest. Crystal says, oh my gosh, I can see message comment history of people in YouTube. Oh shoot, sorry, Opinion. Opinion says, oh, I see. I was just saying hi. Crystal says, don't worry, you can read it, Logan. I did an oopsie. Okay, so I can, so I'll click it. And Opinion says, okay, why does it give me a menu? I don't want to see this weird menu that's popping up. Stop giving me a menu that says like channel activity and stuff like that. I want to just read the message. There, oh. Wow, this is, there we go, said, hello, I accidentally napped twice today. I feel guilty, but they were both good naps. That's the spirit. I had a nap today. I had a long nap. So I'm not gonna be able to get sleep tonight, which is sad because I have work in the morning. But Opinion, good to see you. I should probably also unpin the message, the Crystal message that we have over here on Twitch, because I think Crystal's over on YouTube right now. Let's see. Rast says, yippee! Hidden Hand said, yeah, I read that. Cricket said, I had fun. My in-game friend went missing, but Thank you, Nora, for the Tomcat. I am reading the chat, or is that you telling me to get away from the chat and get to the game? Play the game. Said I had fun. My in-game friend went missing, but I passed the batch trivia question. What kind of trivia? I mean, I guess like what's guano? It's their poo. They use echolocation, or is that a myth? Rast says, yo. Quigita said, yeah, I'm now slightly ahead of you, Logan, in case 3. Nice! Took me a bit to figure out the crime scene, but I got it. You'll probably be frustrated like I was. I think I just reached the frustration. Crystal says, oh, no. Hidden Hand says, yers. The problem is that could be an abbreviation for the word years, but to say yes. Or should we just do that from now? Instead of saying yes to people, we say yers. It sounds like saying yes with an accent. Rast says, oh no! Quigita said, also chat, one of my Digimon in my game, the main one, the one I knew that for Logan, he killed a dog Digimon. I asked Queen Katie about that. He did not kill it by kicking. So it's fine. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing here.
How's it looking over here, officer? Nothing of interest in that cupboard, or?
Yes, sir!
So there is?
Oh, no, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir.
You heard the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right?
No.
So, you do have something to add?
It's the same dialogue as before, so nothing new there. Okay, we'll see. Everything we click has the... Oh, okay, the check mark is gone, so maybe we gotta look for something new over here. I don't believe there is any more to be found here. Oh, we probably gotta deduce something from our evidence. That's probably what it is. So, wait, where's the deduce button? Can we... I don't see the deduce button. What do we even have here? There was the contest rules, there was the framed fingerprints, there was the seal, and there was a crime scene notes about the scene, the police taking the bodies. Let's see what the notes were. The victim's body was found in Samson Tangaroa's room inside a chocolate treasure chest. The cause of death appears to have been blood loss following blunt force trauma. And there he is. There's all the blood. There's that stamp with the PH initials, which is the person that makes all the fancy tableware that Bound likes, we decided. Is anything unchecked? Everything looks like it's fully checked. Let's try clicking some again. Okay. Thank you, Rast. Thank you, Rast. Potato. I need a hint, Queen Katie. I'm stuck. Let's see.
Candelabra made of chocolate.
Yeah, this is what we already saw before. Yeah, where's the deduce button? Can we press this? Oh, there we go. Blunt force trauma. Wait, no, that doesn't help us. Victim was, no. Well, there's no deduce. We can't deduce. But the magnifying glass isn't checked off there. Oh, I'm so stuck. Let's see over on YouTube. Sir Bacon says, okay, I'm stumped now. Say, quick question, where did you find the stamp? Oh, that's where the stamp was found. Yes, it was next to the body. But like I was saying, the stamp looks like, it looks like a stamp, like a seal that you put in like for wax to seal letters. But one of our people, who I am currently suspecting the murder, is the 16-year-old co-host of the cooking show that Samson Tangaroa hosts, is an assistant Samson Tangaroa. She's fond of the work of sculptor Paul Helik. He makes the fancy, like the cups and like this teapot that looks like a moon and the teacup that looks like a star. And so it's gotta be Paul Helik is what the PH stands for, right? I gotta scroll to the bottom of the chat and see if Queen Katie has posted a hint. Said, okay, I don't even have to look at the guide for the potato. It's something with the crime scene. Something is missing from it. That should be all you need. Okay, something's missing from the crime scene. I mean, I already clicked the frame here. It says there's nothing more to be found. We've already clicked this. And see, because it's got a check mark on it. And that's missing. So let's maybe there's something else down here that we didn't see. No, that's checked off. Must scour the scene and inspect anything that catch my attention. Okay, so he's not saying that everything's done. So there is something new here. So there's still the stamp. There's the body that's checked off. There's the chocolate there. There's the ship. I don't know why the ship isn't damaged. We gotta look for something else. There's that. There's the plaque. There's a little notch missing in the plaque. There's the wave. Oh, we got a deduce thing. We got a deduce here. Okay, so now we can check what piece of evidence can we deduce with. We got the Tangaroa's teapot. Oh, we could probably let's try Paul Helik and deduce that on the pin, maybe? Let's check everything else just to be sure. Contest rules, frame finger marks, the seal, notes about the crime scene. Oh, so maybe it's something with the body. Oh, I vaguely remember at the end of last stream was like something with the body was missing. So there's the sheet, there's the body, there's the blood, and there's the stamp. And here, what do we see? Oh, the piece of chocolate the blood is on is gone. So maybe that's it, but of course they probably just like took it to the crime scene to like test it or something. So let's try that. We're gonna deduce. Could this be related to the evidence somehow? And present the body. Eureka! Oh crap, he does say Eureka. Eureka! You said the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body. Maybe the body had melted into the chocolate? No, the blood is part of the body. Your blood is just a liquid part of the body. They say that your body is like mostly water. Well, the blood is part of your body's water.
Yeah, that and the piece of cloth it was wrapped in.
Then something here doesn't quite add up. And thank you very much, Queen Katie, for that hint. I probably would have been wandering around a long time. But how come this was checked off and the other one wasn't? Game.
It doesn't?
Take another look at the scene in front of us, Detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing.
Hey, you're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they'd removed the blood along with the body.
So that makes me think maybe the killer removed it because, maybe some of the blood was the killer's blood. When we saw Bound, did she have any parts of her like hands wrapped up? Because like chefs, they're probably chopping into themselves all the time. Or our Italian friend over here, I can't remember his name, Gusto, I think. He's clumsy and he wears red because he always gets blood on him. Maybe he spilled some of his blood in there.
Let me check with forensics. You.
What is it, Mr. E? What'd you figure out? Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. In the picture, the solid chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone. Oh, the part with the blood all over it. Exactly. So, did the police remove it, or perhaps the killer?
It wasn't forensics. They're saying nobody took anything like that away.
Interesting. So, somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's Gusto's blood. I don't think he's the killer, though. I think it's gonna be that he accidentally got blood on it when he came in and was looking around and removed the chocolate to clear his name. And it'd be easy, because you probably don't even need to remove from the room. Just toss it in the river. It's warm water, and it flushes through the entire building. It'll eventually dissolve enough that you probably won't even see it there. Let me read some more in the chat. Hidden Hand says, add that to the typos. I'm joking, don't do that. Crystal says, puppy kicker is canon. Rast said, wait, so you intentionally made the puppy kicker kill a puppy? Rast says, that's amazing. Queekita said, I didn't think about it till afterward, but yeah, puppy kicker is a real Digimon now. Truly. Live to its namesake. And a timestamp from Crystal. 14, hey, how about that? I am only 13 minutes behind. I am doing excellent. Hidden Hand says, dang, 4 years ago. Oh, that code number 28. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. Ras says, he said One Piece. Hidden Hand says, Oak, where are you? Okay, Logan, you should unpin the spelling error. I did. There was Nora's raid. Let's see, over on YouTube, Sir Bacon says, oh my gosh. Crystal said, laughing, you said about the chocolate being melted, didn't you, Sir Bacon? Something about? Sir Bacon says, yes, I did. So yeah, maybe it was just melted, but only part of it that had evidence in it. Oak said, Nora's raiding in. We hope her tears don't mess up your stream. Nora, yay, Nora raid. Atlantic said, Nora raid, we will stab you. Rast says, Nora raid. Queekita said, I told Oak about what you said with One Piece law. Crystal says, does a shout out. Hidden Hand says to Oak, Logan said One Piece. Oak said, Katie alerted me. I love One Piece. Yeah, it's a very subtle vibe that Oak loves One Piece. I think some of us, if you've been paying close attention, might have caught on to that. Rast says One Piece was mentioned. Nora said Yumi is in Rune Factory 4, apparently. Wait, Yumi? Like the voice actress for Yumi in Persona 4? And Queekita said, yes, I have the very potato you need. Why? Because I went through the exact darn thing. But we're past it now, and it didn't take that long, so I think we're good. My thanks once again to you, Queen Katie. You have saved the day. Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene.
Could be. Crime scene notes updated to the court record.
Notes about the crime scene. The police have taken custody of the body. So it's going to update to say like the blood is... Yay!
Investigation complete.
I think we're about done here for now.
Crime scene notes updated to the court record.
Okay, let's take a look at what all has been... Whenever he reaches into his coat... I can't remember. In the last game, did we find out what he pulls out? I don't think it's a gun. Maybe it's more candy. Yeah, what other crime scene notes did we get then? So Victor's body was found, lid was closed till the ship collapsed. Part of the treasure chest was covered in blood is missing. Every other item from the room is also missing a piece of itself. And there's the cause of death. That was from before. Okay, so those are the updates.
Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangaroa did it. No two ways about it.
Oh, what do you mean?
All the rooms in this place lock from the inside. The only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key.
Is it chocolate too? I see the key. The key I see. We're now a Dr. Seuss educational reading book. And who had access to that key?
Who do you think? Tangaroa. And it's the only one. There aren't any copies.
Okay, well... What if somebody made made a copy out of chocolate? I bet you could find a way to make it out of chocolate, like put it in some clay or something, make a mold out of it, pour in some chocolate. Choco key! And then if you want people to not know you had it, and then key's gone, evidence disposed of. I mean, it's a little bit unsanitary because I assume the inside of keyholes are probably dusty, but I mean, if you're just between getting a stomach ache or going to prison and getting executed for murder, stomach ache.
Mansion key added to the court record.
The one and only key that unlocks every door in the mansion. Tangaroa was in possession of it the entire time.
With the mansion key, Tangaroa could slip into anybody else's room anytime he liked. And he could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted.
But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it?
Nope. Which is exactly what makes him a suspect.
Would you care to explain your thinking? Oh, we can do a cross-examination. Okay, we're already making some progress. This case seems hopefully faster paced than the last one, even though Queen Katie apparently said that her guide has 9 pages to it.
Why, I think Tangaroa did it.
I'm gonna read some more in the chat, by the way. Let's see. Hidden Hand says One Piece. Oak said we're hopefully getting to the Culture Festival in a few days. Oak said and then ... the dungeon. Oh, the dungeon with the in all caps. Ras says the dungeon. Oak said the one after Naoto. No spoilers yet. The Nora hasn't gotten to it. Hidden Hand said, can someone tell him he missed the joke part? I missed a joke? I probably missed a joke, huh? Ras says, I haven't played P4 Golden either, waiting for the eventual remake they do for P4. I just hope that they don't recast all the voices like they did with Persona 3. I'm fine if they remake it, but I'm also like perfectly content with the Persona 4 Golden experience I had. You know, I don't need to do that game over again. Are they gonna like add another character that they're gonna shove down our throats just like they did with Marie? Quigator said, it was asking me what kinds of animals bats are. They're mammals! I thought it was gonna be more specific, like rodents or something, but just mammals. But I mean, it's a Digimon game, so I guess I gotta keep it simple, but nonetheless, congratulations. Hidden Hands, because bro, I don't want to misinform him. Crystal said, Yurs, Logan, /J. Why the /J? Just say Yurs. Atlantic says, 82? Oh, the dog command. Chat sometimes is very generous with what constitutes endangering a dog. Oak says he's a puppy kicker. Queen Gator said Loganmon only did the killing via slashing, so it's all good. Oak says Streamlabs, Logan doesn't even frown upon anti-canine behavior. Shake my head. Also, we got new emotes. For some reason, our yay emote hasn't been accepted by Twitch yet. But we got a cry emote, which is probably just Nora all the time. I feel like anytime I go on the stream, it's just her screaming and crying over his stuff. Let me check over on YouTube. Let's see, Sir Bacon says, I'm tapping into my detective. There was a blowtorch, right? Oh, that's true. The forensics guy mentioned a blowtorch. He said it was for cooking. That could be even faster for melting, right? But he would still have to like get rid of it somehow. And I guess just wash it down the drain because it's got blood in it. So you probably don't want to eat it. That's not sanitary. You can get like an STD or something like that. But yes, good call. Valtube said, Gusto is a One Piece character. Changed my mind. Well, I mean, yeah, the way he's got like his hand over there, it's the type of pose I would expect to see Roronoa Zoro have. I keep wanting to say Zolo because I love watching old clips from the 4Kids dub. Let's see, so I will not change your mind, Val2, but how you doing? Good to see you. Sir Bacon said, what if the killer hit the girl with the blowtorch, broke the chest, and tossed the body in? I'm wondering, how did they get to the key to make a copy? Oh, that's true, you'd have to get the key. Well, I mean, she's like around Samson, Tanjiro all the time. They work together. Maybe sometimes she could like sneak it away from him and make, I mean, she like works with them. They're co-hosts of their cooking show. So maybe she was planning this murder for a long time. We still don't know the motive for why the guy was killed. I don't even remember his name, to be honest. I think it was something Frost. Frost, I think was his name, yeah, and because he used shaved ice for his. Tanjiro used chocolate, he used shaved ice. We still don't know what I think what the other two people used. Let's see, Valtube said, someone say golden experience. That better not be a joke about peeing, because I've heard what the term golden shower means. It's not that type of experience, Valtube. Sir Bacon said, also, I bet the killer would have had a grudge against this guy. I would hope so. I mean, I hope they're not just going around killing people for no reason. Hidden Hand says, the deuce doesn't exist. You're just insane. I don't think you should pin this, but do if you want. Raz says, bro got jump scared, lol. There's some quoting. Crystal says, potato. And there's where Queen Katie gave me the potato. Thank you. Oak said, also, I'd like to apologize to Katie for bullying into her change in her, we'll say, aha, TTS redeem. Yeah, I think it was fine. Maybe you could do aha in all caps so that Oak and Nora won't think it says other things. Because what happened was, okay, to fill you guys in, Queen Katie made a TTS redeem that was titled aha with an exclamation point. So AHA exclamation point. And Oak and Nora thought the H looked like a lowercase n and the exclamation point looked like an L, making it a different name. And so Queen Katie had to change it. I think I think we should defend Queen Katie's honor. Queen Katie said, well, I mean, if you and Nora saw it, I didn't want more to think of it. Nora said, apparently Ebihara's voice actor is in Danganronpa V3 for 2 characters. I wouldn't doubt it. I can't remember what Ebihara sounded like, so I'm not sure. Oak said, aha, equals, yeah, says, do you see it now? Quickita said, Logan, the literal crime scene where the body is. Crystal says, what? I eventually got there. Let me have a sip of water. We'll play some more game. Hang on a second. By the way, extra special thanks to Sir Bacon and ValTube over there on YouTube. I appreciate it. YouTube can be a little lonely sometimes. If the door, oh, that's right. This is his testimony. So, but yeah, we haven't heard it yet.
If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect, which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. We saying like, if the evidence pointed to him, we'd think it was. But since the evidence doesn't, that means he's the killer. Reverse psychology. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display. Hey, everyone was supposed to gather in his room so when the judging finished up. So we made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. The one thing he didn't plan on was bound finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney?
Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room?
Yep. That's all I got. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job, but I'm a detective and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect.
I fully understand your reasoning, Detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own?
Do your worst. Well, I mean that literally. Please don't do your best. I hear you're good at your job. Please do your worst.
Just as the detective won't compromise his devotion to the law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. And I'm not about to just accept his version of events. In fact, I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims.
I think Tangaroa did it.
Okay, you guys know the drill. We always say before doing a cross-examination, we will press every statement, and then we will present evidence. So let's save so that we can easily save scum. Let's see. Nora says to Oak, thought I'd let you know that I is in Hunter x Hunter. Oh yeah, Oak, I mentioned Hunter x Hunter earlier too. For some reason, I've had the theme song to it stuck in my head today, and I don't know why. Oak says, woo, which character? And Lang says to Queen Katie, don't worry, I didn't see it. My mind is dirtier than a sewer. Nora said, Kara. Oak said, who the F is that? I'm gonna look that up because I don't know either. Hunter x Hunter, Kara with an H. Kara, she's a hunter working as a crew member for the Hunter Association's ship and a guide for providing information. Okay, so it's during the Hunter exam. She works for the Hunter Association. She's a red-haired girl with a yellow sweater vest and a long-sleeve white shirt and a headset. No wonder she's not an important character, Oak, so it's fine. Nora said, I don't know, has orange hair, yellow and white sweater. Quickita said, yeah, this is what took me forever, lol. I didn't realize the blood was straight up gone there. Rast says, well, there we go. Oak said, ooh, the announcer lady from Heaven's Arena? Wait, that was the Hunter exam, right? Right? I think? Or no, Heaven's Arena, or was Heaven's Arena, was that, wait, what was the name where they had the tower that they were going to and they had to fight, Hisoka, who had his Nen ability and all. It's been so long since I've watched it. Quickita said, Nora, I looked at the Japanese VA for I. She does a character from the very game I played today. Nora said, oh, for real? That's cool. Nora said she's Rune Factory Frontier, apparently. Quickita said, ooh, I'm considering doing that game someday, so that's neat. Beowulf says, hello, lonely man. Beowulf! How you doing? Good to see you here. Let's see, I gotta glance over to YouTube again real quick. Sir Bacon was saying, I'll wait till more evidence to be found. Why did he damage his own piece? Come on, Bacon, use your big bacon brain. Meanwhile, in my head, soup. Yeah, I got nothing. Well, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out together now.
If the door had been locked up when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect.
Hold it! That's hardly a solid grounds on which to base your suspicion of Mr. Tangaroa, Detective.
Hey! And that's hardly solid ground to start shouting objections left and right on, Mr. Attorney. Ugh. Maybe quit interrupting and let me finish. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. I said quit interrupting.
And why would he deliberately not lock his door?
I was getting to that. Because if he locked it, he might as well have held up a sign saying he did it, since he had the only key.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess, yeah, if they all locked from the inside, he's the only one that could be outside of his room and have his room locked. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, but maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe he left it unlocked without meaning to.
He just happened to leave it unlocked and somebody just happened to find a body inside. Come on, kid. You'll never make a detective thinking like that.
Oh, but I don't want to be a detective. I want to be an attorney. I'd be grateful if you'd stop trying to steal my apprentice.
Look, there's a reason why Tangaroa left his door unlocked. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display.
Hold it! You're saying Mr. Tangaroa himself It's so loud. That's so loud. Okay, I'll read a couple more comments in chat. Hopefully I'm not so far behind that we need to institute slow mode already over here on YouTube. Oak says we got to the Yosuke would have been romance social link today. Oh, I remember who was it? It was Prince Paul. Somebody posted on Discord ages ago some more information about that. Oak said it's a super emotional rank and I'm really regretting giving Yosuke the voice of Steve-O now. Crystal says, lurk, I am watching you chat. Thank you for the lurk, Crystal. Are you still watching me? And timestamp 29 minutes. That's not too far behind. Oak said, how did you know I like One Piece? It's just the mind read. It's because you have that. Oh, no, you weren't here for the Would You Rather. The Would You Rather, or were you, Oak? Would you rather have all your thoughts on display above your head or have everybody see everything you do on a live stream 24 hours a day? We just saw it above your head. There you go. Ray says, Tom would have been able to figure that out, Logan. I know, but we can't all be Tom. We can't all unicycle to work, Ray. Oh, I wish Vera was here to appreciate the Tom reference. Queen Katie said, lurk, gonna nab snacks. I'm gonna give the guide to the spoiler chat just in case. Thank you for the lurk, Queen Katie, and for watching out for me. Nora said, oh, apparently Alex Lee is in Don Don, but a character that I don't know yet. Oh, yeah, yes. Crap, I don't even remember his name, but you meet him later on. He's like in the kind of the final arc of the first season, which, by the way, did you guys hear that it's only like a few months away until the second season? Like, that soon. Oak says, yeah. Rat says, I mean, Alex Lee voices Makoto Protag in Persona 3 Reload. Oak said, yeah, Alex Lee is in everything. I know, I was just watching Solo Leveling today. It's like, Alex Lee right there. Nora said, yeah, he's amazing. And then Hidden Hand says, the key is chocolate. Oak says, dang, right before 2:53. Rat says, the key could be Choco Key. And Nora says, oh my gosh, he's in Lycoris Recoil. I don't remember what that is. I gotta have a sip of water, then we're gonna get back into the game here. Okay. You're saying Mr. Tangaroa himself deliberately smashed the treasure chest open?
Yep. If he hadn't, the body would have never been found.
I struggle to see how he managed to destroy his creation while judging the contest at the same time. That's right, because we're assuming that it fell when the stand broke. And he was supposedly on the other side of the building, right? And so Bound, she was the one who found the body. You know, if Gumshoe was here, he would arrest whoever was the closest in proximity when the body is found, which would be Bound. That means that if she ends up being the killer, Gumshoe is exonerated. He's just trying to reenact this case, which was successful. Exactly, and besides, there's no way he would have disrespected his sweets. He eats every last crumb on Bacon Pop while dancing. That's the only way his stuff gets destroyed.
This isn't about what happens on TV, kid.
You know about Bacon Pop, Detective. Am I the only one who isn't familiar with this show? Oh, wow, I never would have guessed. Can you sing the theme song, too?
Do it, sing it, sing it. Never mind that now, focus, all bad.
Why don't you just sing the theme song?
The point is, Tangaroa was responsible for breaking the lid. Everyone was supposed to gather in his room when the judging finished up.
Hold it! The judging began in Mr. Gusto's room, correct?
Yeah. Kind of wanted to check his hard candy stuff out myself.
He likes hard candy. In that case, how about the demonstration? I cannot remember exactly what we do for this guy's voice, but I think it was something like this. Well, a detective. Well, it's a you, detective. Uncanny likeness. Are you calling him a dirty dog? It's a wolf.
Hey, lone wolf. I like it.
I'm starting to enjoy these little displays. Hey! He likes some whimsy.
Anyhow,
Okay, one more statement to press and we gotta figure out the evidence.
so we made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there.
Hold it! Do you have a clear idea of when exactly the murder took place?
Not yet. The autopsy report is still pending.
And yet you still went ahead and arrested Mr. Tangaroa?
We may not know when the murder happened, but we know when the body was discovered. It was while Tangaroa was judging Gusto's room. The perfect alibi if he could set it up just right.
But still not grounds for an arrest. Surely you have to agree with that.
Do I? Especially when I got nothing more to say to you.
Why do I get the feeling he's hiding something? Detective Bad seems pretty convinced that Mr. Tangaroa is the culprit. But there's no way he would have vandalized his own creations. No way! Still, the treasure chest did get smashed in. There's no denying that. Perhaps we should focus more on what led to the body's discovery. Doing so should make it easier to spot the flaw in the Detective Bad's theory. Yeah, the problem is that it sounds like the chest was smashed open as Bound arrived, which would have been while Tangaroa was in Gusto's room. However, she could be lying. Okay, so let's save before we present evidence. We'll figure out which statement and which exact piece of evidence is gonna communicate that. So save. And then once we get to that point, I will read some more in the chat. Let's just get this figured out here. So we got, door had been locked when the body was found. Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect, which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. Why he smashed the lid of the treasure. Oh, so that's gotta be it. Let's check the other ones first real quick. Supposed to gather in room. May look like the murder. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be this one here. Why he smashed the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display. So it's gotta be, which one of these communicates that, though? A polyhelic piece of paper. Oh, it was probably with the crime scene notes, right? That we see here, the room of the victim's body, Tangaroa's room, blah, blah, blah. Lid was closed until the ship, collapsed. So that's gotta be it right there. So let's try presenting that.
Objection!
Hey! His objection is so underplayed and stern. Just objection. We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest, and that Miss Bound only came running into this room when she heard a sound. It seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing.
Oh, sure, seems likely, based on evidence.
And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tangaroa who had smashed the lid on the chest. I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing. That's right, that ship saw that chest. That ship was allured by the chest. Hasn't ever happened to you, detective? You see a bounteous chest, some pirate booty, maybe. So you see a chest or you see some booty and you just want to smash. You want to smash that chest and that booty.
What are you talking about? Are we still talking about chocolate?
And if that had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was out judging the contest at that time. I hope that's the end. That's the end of the case. And he's just that good. And we just super quick. Done and done. Now let me read some more in the chat. Hinhan says, the key could be a key. Could be a key. And then the key is key. That sounds like the rope that was roping the rope. Queen Katie says, on Lurk, I have wafers. Welcome back, Queen Katie. Wrath says, give me a wafer, please. Queen Katie says, no. Wrath says, why not? And then crying emote. Nora said, keep voice actors, please, for the P4 remake. I love them all. They're all so peak. Like, it is a great voice cast. They all did so well. Oak said, I would like P4G remake just because the gameplay is kind of awful. Well, yeah. Do you think then somebody could make a mod that replaces the voice acting from the first game? Or from, not the first game, not regular base vanilla Persona 4, but just from Golden. You gotta have the superior Chie. Queen Katie says, well, Logan, they could do what they did for P3R, reuse the old actors for other characters. No, I still want Chie sounding right. You know what, tell you what, they can recast everybody else, but just leave Chie, please. Magpie says, Logan says, bats are rodents, laughing. Aren't they? Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. Are bats rodents? And then the suggestion is Google, rodents or birds? No, bats are not rodents. They belong to a different order of mammal called Chiroptera? Am I saying it? Is it Chiroptera or Chiroptera? Bats belong to the order Chiroptera, which is second only to order Rodentia, rodents, in the number of species. They're not rodents. Okay. So what else are Chiroptera besides bats? What? We got Chiroptera besides bats. It encompasses only bats. There are no other type of animals that belong to this order. Really? Well, that's what the AI at the top of Google says. I should never trust that. Wow, okay. Wow, thank you, Hidden, or am I saying it? Magpie, I think, said that. Thank you, Magpie. I learned something today. And by extension, you all either already knew that or learned it as well. Hidden Hand says, pin this to make him notice. It's that one joke, the YouTube alt thing that I put joke at the end. Oh, there was a joke at the end. Okay, sorry, I missed that. Speaking of YouTube, I should check over there. Let's see, I gotta scroll up a little bit. ValTube says, quote, I don't want to be a detective, I just want to be an attorney. Sadly,
Hey, loser.
Clam! Thank you for the 10 bits, Clam. I missed seeing you yesterday. I was all sad about that. We should be getting back to improv soon, right? Do I need to submit my availabilities to you? How are you, Clam? How's little Henry doing? Has he got a job yet? Has he had a birthday yet? How old is he? Like 20 something? Your son that was just born this past year? How old is he now? Welcome, Clam. How are you doing? And thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. But yeah, Valtube was saying, I don't want to be a detective, I want to be an attorney. Sadly, in this universe, both are the same thing. Yeah, why do the defense attorneys have to do investigating? Why don't the police just, like, present the evidence? Like, the rules of discovery don't exist in this universe. It is a horrible nightmare dystopia. Sir Bacon says, aha, I think I understand. What if he left his room and accidentally left his room open?
Nah, he is a deadbeat. He hasn't had a job since I've known him.
And you've known him his whole life. Not your whole life. Pretty sure you're a little bit older than your infant son. But thank you, Clam, for the 10 bits. I hope he's doing well. Hope everything's going well for you. As I said, missed out on seeing you yesterday. And thank you for being here. Hang out. Pull up a chair. Kick up your feet. Clam, my mom made some banana bread. You want a piece of banana bread? It's really, really good. It's really good banana bread because it doesn't have nuts in it. No, like walnuts or any crap like that. It's just nice banana bread. Let's see. But yeah, Sir Bacon, so he might have it probably did just accidentally. I do think somebody either got the key or made a copy of it and is trying to frame him, maybe. Because these are always elaborate murders in this game. But you may be right. Crystal said, laughing, yeah, true that, Val. Sir Bacon says, and the killer opened it and it locks from the inside. And could somebody possibly pick lock it? Oh, that's a point too. You could just lock pick. Crystal says, Alex Lee is also everywhere. Dang. Sir Bacon says, wow. Valtube says, I love how I imagine Gregory, Bad, and Gusto to sound really serious. Meanwhile, here they sound super goofy. I'm sorry, Val. I hope I'm not ruining the experience for you. Sir Bacon says, oh my gosh. Hello, everyone on Twitch. You are now baconified. You hear that? You're all bacon. So everyone on Twitch, that means you're all delicious. And high in protein and a little bit greasy. Let's see. Valtube says, hello, everyone on Twitch. You are now Veiled? You're Veiled. And you can avail yourself on the bacon. So Bacon says, we're getting off topic. Hey, buddy, you got to get back to the game. Valtube says, nah, let him read the chat. I will read a couple more comments, and we'll get back to the game. I promise, Bacon. Let me just 1 or 2 more. Or 3 or 4. Or 10. We'll see. I'll read a few. Let's see. Queegit said, well, Logan. Oh, I read that. Where did I leave off? Oak says, like the dungeons of Persona 4 really hold it back from P4 being my favorite game. Yeah, I don't like how like 90% of the floors are just random procedurally generated. I really think that Persona 5 improved the dungeon so much more. Nora said, oh, apparently he's in the bad Psyche K thing. Rast says, apparently I haven't heard the voices for P4, but I don't really care. I quite liked the P3 reload voices. Well, the only thing you need to know, Rast, is that they, in Persona 4 going to 4 Golden, they recast Chie Satonaka. And her recast voice is fantastic, is chef's kiss. Mwah. Oak says to Nora, oh, in Reawakened? Nora says, yes. Oak says, who does he voice? Chris said, when is Nora not crying? Oak says, never. Atlantic says, for real. Hidden Man says, I don't know. Atlantic says, always crying. Rat says, why is Nora always crying? I don't know. I think it might be some, like a bodily condition that just tears just gush out of her eyeballs. But let's play a little bit more of the game, like Bacon was saying. Then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was out judging the contest at that time.
Hold it! I never said he did it then and there. Oh, I'm sweating. We could have done something to the stand, so it collapsed when he was in the middle of judging.
Oh, like just melted a little bit or something like that?
Objection!
Objection! Have you any way of proving that assertion? Oh, yeah! I forgot. Sometimes we need to ask the prosecution and the police for proof.
Nope. But the investigation isn't over yet. There's still time.
So he doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in the room besides those of Mr. Tangaroa?
Yep. On the door.
It's gonna be Bounds, right? Because she opened the door. Huh?
But we found Tangaroa and Frost's prints on there too.
Okay, so the victim's prints probably don't mean anything. We were all brought in here for a briefing right before we started work on our creations. Those prints are probably from then. I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tangaroa's works for prints yet?
Why would we?
We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when they did so.
Oh, fine, I'll do my job. But if we don't find anything, your guy is still top of my list. Got it. You check all of this chocolate stuff for prints now.
Yes, sir, right away. I'm just eating my paper down here. Oh, I'm animated, so your eye is drawn to me. Oh, I'm munching my paper. Detective Bad! We finished dusting the chocolate and we've had prints that don't belong to Mr. Tangaroa, sir!
Go on, whose?
Delicious Scone, sir! She's one of the contestants. Okay, so she's the one contestant we haven't met yet, right? She's just this mysterious phantom figure, age, question mark, question mark. So I'm guessing that means she's either gonna be really, really old or really, really young. So she's either gonna be an old lady or a little kid. Or maybe a little kid stacked on each other's shoulders impersonating an old lady. Or a little kid stacked on an old lady's shoulders impersonating a normal-aged person. A confectioner who will do whatever it takes to achieve her goals.
Good work. Can you go back to whatever you were investigating before?
Yes, sir. I was investigating the water, sir. It is warm. So it seems we have a suspect besides Mr. Tangaroa.
Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Miss Scone and see what she has to say for herself.
Delicious Scone. Oh, she sounds like a very delicious scone. Mr. Gusto mentioned her too. He said that she was ruthless, that she'd do anything to win. This Scone lady sounds like a pretty suspicious character, huh, Mystery? Yes, I think we'd better try to speak with her ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you?
Babysitting you is not my job.
Oh, come on, babysit me. I made a boom boom in my diaper. I need to be changed.
But it's where the poop is, on the butt. I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, be my guest.
Thank you, Detective. You're too kind. Bow. Okay, so we're gonna finally meet Delicious Scone. I think... Okay, little kid or old lady. I mean, old lady would make more sense, like, she's a tough as nail old lady. A little kid might be fun, like just a tiny little kid that's just ruthless. She's probably gonna be an old lady, but I'll be more delighted if she's a kid. I'd be even more delighted if she's an animal, like a dog, or a kangaroo, or a possum. or something like that. No, it should be a kangaroo. It should be some type of marsupial, because scones, like, you can cut into them. They make me think of pouches. Maybe a koala, or a wallaby, or a platypus. But Detective Bad, sir! I don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor is still busy in there. Oh, so we get to find out. I'm still guessing the lead prosecutor is gonna be Manfred von Karma, right?
It'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. Not on account of me being 3 inches taller than him.
Who is this him? Who'd they say they assigned the case to? Okay. Again, lock into my guess. Manfred von Karma.
Manfred von Karma! Didn't want you to have to wait any longer. Logan was right, but it was pretty obvious, so nobody act like it's a big deal, okay?
Wow, they gave it to von Karma? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years, and he won't until years from now when he goes against Phoenix Wright. Manfred von Karma, a living legend over at the prosecutor's office. I hope if I ever die, he adopts my child. We've never faced one another in the courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict.
I don't understand what's going on in this game. Why don't they just get a psychic and ask the ghost of the murder victim who killed them? Or ask a whale what they think?
Okay, Clem, first of all, thank you for the 10 bits. Clem, were you with us when we watched, I guess we played, technically. It's kind of watching, but we played. Did you watch when we played Spirited Justice? Because actually, that's what we did at times. We were like, okay, Maya, channel a ghost. And we had a seance and all this stuff. So we've done that before now. But sadly, this is a flashback before we had all of our modern ghost technology, Clam. This is 18 years ago, so we're Edgeworth's dad, Greg. And so yeah, so we don't have ghost tech yet. That's why, Clam. That's the problem. But thank you for the 10 bits. I'll read some more chat in a moment here as soon as we get some more background music playing here.
They say,
oh, sorry, it's Gregory. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me, for now I need only continue to do what I believe is right. Will we see Franziska? Will she be... No, it's 18 years ago. She'd be like a little baby. Because like... Yeah, we're in the present, Franziska is like 18 or 19 or 20. So maybe she'd be a little baby, or maybe she's not quite born yet. Maybe Manfred von Karma will be male pregnant with Franziska. Save my poggers! Yes, save my poggers! Kate, does that mean have I finished page 1 of your 9-page guide? I almost said journal for some reason. If each page is this short, we can zip through this case. Ooh, oh, she's just... She's not old or young. She's just plump and rosy-cheeked. And she's staring across the room at this guy's butt sticking up in the air. You're like, ooh, delicious scone, likey. He's checking out the bun I put in the oven. I want him to put a bun in my oven. Ooh, I'm talking about pregnancy.
December 24th, 7:30 p.m., contest venue, Scones Room.
So where's Von Karma? Is he gonna burst out of the castle? I'm here! I was inside the castle! Okay, now I can read some more chat because we got some music going here. Nora says to Oak, I think just additional voices though. Bill says, I think a lot of the reason why P3 was recast in English is because P3 and P4 had a lot of the same cast members. I thought it was because of the whole kerfuffle controversy with Vic Mangione. Is that how you say his name? Edward Elric. And they're figuring that if they had to recast Junpei, they'd recast everybody. I thought somebody said something about that. Maybe that was just a rumor, though. Nora said to Ras, because I'm a sad girl. Oak said, that's why we have her crying in the subreddit message. Ras said, oh, don't be sad. How can I make you happy, Nora? Oak says, show Yuri. Nora says, real, not doomed. Oak said, but don't make it too sad or too happy. Oak said, because if too sad, she'll cry. If it's too happy, she'll cry. Hidden hand with the timestamp, 35 minutes. I am a half hour behind, but I see slow mode is on. So thank you very much. Oak said, just show her mid-Yuri. No golden experience is a part in JoJo. Oh, that's what it is. I'm so sorry. Was it Sir Bacon or Valtube who said golden experience? So I haven't gotten there yet. I need to go back and pick it up. I stopped watching a few episodes into the Josuke season. Not because I disliked it. I just got busy with other stuff. I need to pick up JoJo and watch more. Is golden experience the one with the, crap. Because I've seen pictures and a few characters' names. There's the blonde guy. I want to say his name is Giorno. is Giorno the JoJo of that season? I think. Is that the golden experience? Nora said, show me season 2 of Other Side Picnic. I'll be happy. Oak says part 5. Ras says, I wish I could. Speaking of YouTube, over on YouTube, Valtube says, ruining the experience. You are elevating it. Okay, thank you, Valtube. That makes me very happy. Thank you. Sir Bacon says, I think we should have bacon theories just in case some are proven. Oh, and Sir Bacon has a message retracted. So I'm assuming that maybe it was a theory that was right, that you guys had deleted or something. Valtube says, anything to win from a Turnabout musical. Turnabout musical starts playing. Was that the one that we watched? We watched a live action Ace Attorney stage play in Discord once, and it had a musical number in it, I think. Sir Bacon says, Manfred von Karma. Sir Bacon, you've met Manfred von Karma, right? Says, was there any security cameras in the room? There should have been. Opinion says, please do not put the image of pregnant von Karma in our brains. It's okay, I don't need to, because Discord, somebody on Discord posted the image of a lady Manfred von Karma. Woman Fred von Karma, right? What, did we decide that if there was a Rule 63 gender swap Manfred von Karma, did we decide if that should be woman Fred von Karma or ma'am Fred von Karma? I think ma'am Fred is like less wordy. Let's see, Sir Bacon says, what? I think you did it, Logan. I think you murdered the person. Oh, that's what Rukov always says. He always says that because I play this game, people get murdered. Bacon says, let's think you like to eat sweets, right? You wanted the person's food, so you murdered someone and framed Tangaroa and said, no, I haven't. Okay, well, Manfred von Karma was the big bad of the first game. So he's back because it's a flashback and he hasn't been defeated yet. So we're in for a treat. Ras says, I am sorry, I failed you, Nora. Can I cry with you? Oak said, wait, Logan is wearing the same shirt as the eyeball image. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, literally when I got home from church today, and I'm like, I'm gonna change into some regular clothes. And I'm like, what shirt should I do? I'm like, I haven't worn this shirt in a little while. The last time I wore this shirt, Oak was like, you're wearing the same shirt as in the eyeball picture. Surely Oak won't say that again. Surely this time I'll be safe from Oak pointing that out. Am I no longer allowed to wear this shirt? Oak says, that or he has another shirt that is the exact same shade of gray. Oak said, wait, it's Sunday, how did that happen? Ras says, in Bad's voice, I seriously want to hear Logan say, okay, this is bad. It's the Beef Long voice, so it's not me saying this. I love kicking puppies. It's my favorite pastime. So says Tyrell Bad, not Logan Robo. He pets and plays with puppies. Nora said, apparently, Yuri Lowenthal is an Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Yeah, was he the speaking voice of Apollo? I can't remember what Apollo sounds like. I feel like Yuri Lowenthal could do Apollo, because I gave both Apollo and Yosuke the same voices when we played them. Nora said, as Clavier Gavin. Oh, that's right, because he had one lines where he's like, Octoon, everybody. Yes, that was Yuri Lowenthal. I forgot at the concert. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Beowulf said. Or if they weren't in P4, a lot of them were in P5. Oak says to Nora, Yuri Lowenthal is in everything. He's literally Spider-Man. Nora says, I know, I would kill someone to beat him. Why not just like go to a con that he's at instead of resorting to murder? Oak says, I might have been wrong about that obscure Hunter x Hunter character. There's a lot of orange hair and characters in Hunter x Hunter. Kukita says, are you sure? I don't see a credit on his page. Rast says he got nervous. Oak said, Fender, stop looking at the camera. You aren't supposed to know about that. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Oh, I saw over on YouTube there was some little hearts and emotes. Oh, it's because Nora's over there now. Because I see Nora says, Logan Roo. Logan Roo? Who's Logan Roo? Is that like me if I was a Scooby-Doo dog? Rogan Roo. And then I posted this in Twitch, but you're slow, so I guess what my mom got me for my birthday? Sad lesbian comics. No, I feel like you already might have said what she got you. Let's see. Ado concert tickets! Nice, congratulations! When is that? When is the concert? And Sir Bacon says, until my theory is proven, I say delicious scone, and you are the top suspects. I think because she's described as ruthless, that in my opinion, immediately disqualifies her. Because someone who from the get-go that you're thinking is, oh, it's gotta be the killer, is probably not gonna be the killer. But I just want to see close enough to read what her apron says. I'm still running with my theory that it's bound, but we could be wrong. Let me have a sip of water. Let's play a little more. Whoa, a candy castle. And look, there are even some little elves to go with it. The elves remind me of when we played Bramble the Mountain King. That was such a sad game. That was a game that had a literal baby died in it. We joke about babies dying, but that game actually killed a baby.
Room's laid out pretty much the same as Tangaroa's.
It's not as cold though, that's something. Well, because hard candy probably doesn't melt like chocolate.
Let's see. Yeah, looks like there's a temperature control panel in here too.
Over there where that orange light is, right? We'd better take a closer look at it when we can. It's like a fairy tale storybook in here. And this whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Ms. Delicious Scone. If it's covered in whipped cream melts though. I'm guessing it's not actual whipped cream, it's probably like Cool Whip or something like that.
Where is Miss Scone? I can't see around large objects.
Me? Why, I'm just over here, dearie. Look, I dance with my hands on my hips. Thylacinus is what, oh, did we see that on an apron somewhere else before? Crap, where did we see an apron? Was that that was in this game, right? Was it in the last chapter? Well, was it? Oh, was it Frank Sawheat? Wasn't he wearing like an apron or a smock or something like that? And that's what was on his thing, I think. Oh, just look at you lovely boys. Delicious Scone at your service. Some cheeky blighters back in Blighty even call me Miss Delicious. Tee-hee. Called a lovely boy. At 34, unexpected to say the least. Well, maybe she's older than you. Have we updated our profile of her yet? Oh, there she is. Still question mark. A confectioner of indeterminate age. Back home in the UK, they call her Miss Delicious. Oh, crap. She's British. She's British. All right, then. That's gonna be me then instead. Lovely boys, really? Even mystery? Oh, yes, dear. You, the detective over there. You're all lovely boys to me. That's her voice now. I'm sorry, it says she's from the UK. And we now know that the UK exists in this universe.
I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad. I'm a bad boy.
I wonder just how old she is. I should ask her, right after I ask her how long until she's expecting the baby.
Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney.
Tighten my tie. Yes, all right. Oh, that was Manfred von Karma's objection. I recognize that objection. I forgot how evil it sounded. It's like Satan himself objecting.
Objection.
That's Manfred von Karma. What is the meaning of this? Chit-chatting with the defense? He did come out of the castle! No! Why was he in the castle? Do we get to go in the castle? I also forgot about his music cue that he had there. The beginning of it always sounds like a Metroid song to me. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped out of the castle.
Von Karma!
What? He's Manfred von Karma? Ape sorry, mannequins! The notorious Prosecutor von Karma himself. It's a pleasure to meet you, von Karma. Mr. von Karma, Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law. If I couldn't care less what your name is. Your job is to lose to me and disappear, never to show your sniveling face again. What a thoroughly rude individual. Oh, those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. Oh, you're even scarier than they say. And you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. von Karma. Ha! And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy? This clearly isn't going to be easy. So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I will allow it. Wait, what's inside the castle? Are those rugs? Looks like rolled up rugs. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see later. Why the sudden change of heart? You, the tall fellow! As we established in the last scene, you are 3 inches taller than me. Look me in the eyebrow.
Her name's Bad. Is that so hard to remember?
Hemph! I didn't ask for your opinion. The thoughts of a lowly detective do not concern me. But I do admire your spirit. Bad. See to it that these worms don't step out of line.
Why do I have to?
I am not offering you a choice, detective. I need to go and look after Gusto's room. Good day. Don't forget, he falsifies and manufactures like fake evidence. He's probably tampered with the crime scene.
Oh, great, more babysitting.
Why aren't Detective Bat and Mr. Von Karma investigating together? They don't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them.
I do have bad blood. All my blood is bad blood with 2 D's as my name.
Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it. Let me read some more in the chat, though. That was delightful. We saw an old scary face that we haven't seen in a long time. Let's see, Hidden Hand says, we will not stop interrupting you. Your testimony is trash and provides no information whatsoever. Anyways, want to get KFC after this? A pin if want. I'm not saying this. Pin, please, because no. I do love KFC. It's just so expensive. I feel like I go to KFC, I'm spending almost 20 bucks to get a decent meal, but oh, it's so good. Nora said, I'm on behindthevoiceactors.com. Queen said, oh, I see it now. Ras says, Brogue is jump scared every time objection gets used. It's hilarious. It's so loud and abrupt. Quickity says, dope. Oak says, Rast and Tomcat is awesome. Ray says, he got scared of the hold it too. Nora says, hold it. My stream reference, shake my head. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Nora. Oak said, for the first few months I was here, I didn't use any Tomcat so I could condition Logan into thinking I was nice, and then I could betray his trust. And then you start saying boo all the time and being scary. Oak says, I'm honestly worried about Dawn to Dawn Season 2 because Season 1 didn't have a great schedule, but they managed to make it work by hiring a lot of freelancers. Season 2 has an even worse schedule and big expectations to fill, so I'm worried Science Saru is gonna pull a map. Oh, is that the name of the studio? I just know I loved the first season. I mean, because the first few episodes were just like, this is fun, but oh man, then that episode was episode 7 with Ira, and oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, there's a pin message. This is written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal. Oh, is it gonna be a name fact or something? Said, so Logan, this is gonna sound odd, but her name did not change at all between the Japanese, English, and fan version. Wait, really? Oh, well, I guess if it's the same as the Japanese version, you wouldn't need to change it from the fan translation because they didn't come up with their own name. It's not like unique intellectual property. Says, it's the same name, pun, delicious scone. Shrugs, I don't know what to tell you, bud. So, I mean, I guess it's because since she's supposed to be from the UK, it's okay if she has an English name. Delicious scone. I can't even say it out loud without thinking I'm just saying delicious scone instead of delicia scone. So it works. You know why? Why break what works? It says the animal design on Delicious Scone's apron, Bow Wow Thylacinus. Am I saying that right? Wasn't that what was on Frank Sawit's? Is the same as that was on Frank Sawit's own apron, which he wears over his inmate uniform in the captive turnabout. Thank you, Queen Katie. I'm glad I recognized that. Let's see. Hidden Hand says, sing it now, bad. Magpie says, there's something funny about Gregory knowing nothing about kids shows, but Edward knows everything about a different kids show. It's nice. It's a good contrast. It's like symmetry, but in reverse. It's pottery, but turned upside down. And Quickity then says, Manfred means, another pin message, man of peace in German, which is somewhat ironic considering his crimes and his questionable career. Let's see, Oak says, Season 2 releasing only like 7 months after Season 1 is a terrible idea, and I kind of doubt they'll be able to pull it off. Thing is, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, back in the day, didn't anime just used to run like all year, like they would just like keep going, they weren't like broken up into these tiny little chunks? Because I feel like you'd find an old anime like Dragon Ball Z or something like that, and it just goes. And isn't that kind of what like One Piece does too? It just goes. It doesn't stop, right? Or do they have hiatuses? And another quick pin message saying, although it's a common German name, Manfred may also have come from Manfred von Richthofen. I hope I'm saying that right, probably not. In particular, more widely known as the infamous World War I flying ace, the Red Baron. Oh, this sounds vaguely familiar. Somebody might have mentioned this when we were playing the first game. I can't remember. Both men were feared in their lines of work, highly skilled, and achieved an crap, it disappeared. It's gone. Okay, I guess I'll read that when we eventually get to it. Now we're just looking at karma. Karma likely comes from the bad karma he had built up over the years from his questionable tactics. Oh, now it's back to it. They're changing. So the Red Baron both were also finally defeated by a single bullet by an opponent far less famous than themselves. Oh, I kind of like that. And then I'm assuming Karma will pop up in a second. I should glance over to YouTube real quick. Oh, hang on. Karma's here. I'll check YouTube in a second. Bad karma built up the years from his questionable tactics. Von is a German preposition which approximately means of or from. Also, German names containing a von are usually names of aristocrats, hence the frilly neck thing, which I think in the game they've called a cravat, but didn't we look it up and decide it was like a jambot or something like that? Once again, there's a lot of chatting over on YouTube, so let's check this out real quick. Let's see. Nora says July 31st. Okay, well, make sure you remind us when it's coming up and let us know how the concert is. Hidden Hand over on YouTube says, Logan, my poll suggestion is rotting. Oh, okay, well, I'm sure that someone in the chat, one of the mods will get to it. I haven't even reached it yet. I'm sorry. Nora says, in Chicago. Ooh. Sir Bacon says, evil man. Valtube says Manfred is so evil he stole his daughter's theme. I just ended up using the same voice for the two of them also. Said literally Franziska deserves better. It took me a while to warm up to Franziska. That final scene in the second game at the airport, I was like, okay, she can stay. Opinion said, let her steal his theme. He's dead, doesn't need it. Sir Bacon says, I gotta go. Thank you for being here, Sir Bacon. Hopefully we can see you again in the future soon. Next time, maybe. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, Sir Bacon. And Opinion says, see ya, Bacon. But yeah, but in the past, maybe this was originally his theme and Franziska stole it. Because, like, is she been born yet? Where does this work on the timeline? Can you steal from someone who is not yet born? Oh, and we got another pin message with another name fact from Queen Katie saying his Japanese name is Go Karuma. Go may come from the word Goka, which could mean the effect of karma or fires of heck. In parentheses, I censored it for you, Logan. Lol. Thank you, Queen Katie. Go comes from erai, which means great or excellent. Karuma is pronounced similarly to the word karma in kanji terms. Karuma means a demon who hunts. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are great names. They have so many layers to them. So much better than real name or peace, love, and understanding or praise the lot. Manfred von Karma's 3 physical appearances in the series to date have all been in reverse chronological order. Turnabout Goodbyes, AA1, set in 2016. Turnabout Reminiscence, Investigations 1 was back in 2012. And the flashback of Turnabout Legacy, this game is set in 2000. Okay, so the first one set in 2016. How old was Von Karma? So I would figure, Franziska was probably either just barely born or about to be born. So I'm gonna headcanon that she's about to be born, and so you can't steal a theme from a baby that's still in the womb unless the baby's like composing themes inside the womb. I don't know. Let me have a sip of water. Hang on. Let's play a little bit more, and then I'll be back to the game. But thank you for all the fun trivia, Queen Katie. I appreciate it. And thank you for, I assume it was Crystal on all of those, for doing all the pins. That's gotta be like you gotta be like really on the ball to pin that many messages. So thank you both, Queen Katie and Crystal. Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it. Indeed, I'm not sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives, but at least we can do that much.
Hold up, I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up before I get my chance to mess it up. You'll have to wait till I'm done.
But I thought you were the lead detective. How come you didn't take a look at this room yet?
Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets was on the job before me. Right up until just now, in fact. I got here not long before you did.
That answers my question as to why they're working separately, I suppose. So what happened to the Von Karma stooge? Did he get killed? What say we look over the room together, Detective? It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney asks to have a detective breathing down his neck? Is this some kind of hint you're dropping? I thought you were a married man. Guess I'm stuck with you for a little while longer.
Yes, you're amazing, Mr. E. Bow. You have our thanks, Detective Bad.
Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. The second you get in my way, oh, you're out of here. And I don't mean you're leaving. You're dead. I will murder you.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin?
Begin investigation. Contest venue, Scones room.
I'm assuming we'll be investigating all 4 of the rooms. Let's save before we begin our investigation. Holy crap, we're already almost halfway through the stream. I was literally about to say, oh, we're making such good progress. We're barely into the stream, and we've already finished an investigation, did a cross-examination, began another investigation, but nope, we're halfway through the stream tonight. Oh, she's still, oh crap! No. You can see, are you seeing this? Why is this even here? Okay, I guess we gotta have the ladder step ladder conversation.
What's the matter? There's something weird about the ladder?
It's not a ladder, Detective Bat. It's a step ladder.
Same difference. Why are people like this?
Far from it, actually. You'd know if you observed the basic natures more closely. Amazing mystery. I'll have to remember this for future reference. So I guess this is chronologically the first ladder step ladder conversation. So Maya wasn't even the first to have it. Okay. Well. Let's present our badge to this lady first. Sigh. What's the matter, Miss Scone? You seem a whole lot less cheerful than you were a minute ago. Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two? Did you two shack up inside the castle? Why, yes, nothing happened at all. But you just said yes. Hey, that was a hello. Yes, you silly boy. Aren't you just the sweetest little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what was your name again? Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie Lumpkin, you go far, dearie, I could tell. Eddie Lumpkin? It seems our English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. Hey. Well, I heard what happened. No small accomplishment. Thank you for that. What happened? Oh, there's a poll up in the chat. It's halfway done. Paid why is Nora was crying. She's sad girl. She has to pay taxes. She needs help. She needs a friend. Reminiscing sad moments. So go ahead and cast your votes. Currently, reminiscing sad moments is winning. I should, I guess, read some more in the chat then. Let's see. Oak said, I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope they at least don't pull a mappa and treat the animators decently. Ras says, kick the candy puppy. Was there a candy puppy in here? Oak says, no, don't encourage him. Oh, that's right, when he made the one. Magpie says, it's a sugar Shiba. Queen Katie says, I love how insanely whimsy this case is for Greg. What whiplash it is to go from silly chef case to a man is dead in the elevator that'll bring trauma for 15 plus years. Oh. So much more than that. Oh, and she needs a friend one with 87% of the vote. Hidden Hand contributing 398 channel points. Thank you very much for the poll. I appreciate it. Nora says, unlurk. Oak says, if I remember correctly, Dawn to Dawn Season 1 had a schedule of around 9 months, which is insane for an anime with that level of quality. I mean, I guess on the plus side, like, there weren't that many episodes, but still, yeah. Oak said, but at least the animators weren't abused quite as much as Mappa. The working conditions still aren't great because it's the Japanese animation industry, but it was sort of average working conditions, at least compared to other anime. Nora says Erin Fitzgerald is so peak. She is. Magpie says, Chiroptera. Am I saying it right then? Chiroptera? For the bats? Oak said, I think the P4 voice cast would be easier to gather for a remake. I hope so. Nora said they all definitely want to as well. Oak said if they were able to get the original P3 VAs to do minor roles, but that's different from signing up for the main character in a 100-hour game. Oak says, I think the P4 cast would be more willing. And there's where Clam came in. Hang on. I gotta check the chat again. Opinion says, Wiki says she was born in 1999, so she's a year old during this case. Okay, so I guess he can steal her theme. When Manfred von Karma's wife, Manfred, will say, well, fine, it's not really him, it's his wife, you know, just kind of popped her out. I'm sure that she already had a theme, and Manfred is like, I'm going to use that theme from now on. So that's what happened. So thank you, Opinion. Valtube says, ladder time, says I'll go to sleep. Thank you for being here, Valtube. Get a good night's sleep. Hopefully we can see you again next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you. I need a sip of water. I'm thirsty. Hang on. me read just a couple more quick comments here on Twitch because I'm so far behind. Oak says, I feel like all the voice actors in P4G are irreplaceable, even Teddy. Well, because that's Sam Riegel, right? So that's who Wendy liked in that game. Hidden Hand says, no way he's behind in YouTube, but I'm not sure. Clam says, improv next month. Oak said, he is perfectly annoying. Nora said, look, apparently I get to get birthday presents, so I'll be back in a bit. Oh, so you just got those concert tickets just now. Well, thank you for the lurk. And congratulations on the concert tickets. Oak said to Nora, oh, keep us posted about what it is. Hidden Hand says, nah, I'm not a pig. I'm a gun. Quickita says, Logan, what? Said, I just learned something. There's a real ladder versus step ladder debate coming up soon in the second page with Greg. So yes, we saw that. Well, let's keep playing the game then. I'll be back to the chat in a minute. I'm sure I'm probably still a half hour behind. It seems our English gentlewoman is taking a liking to Eddie. No small accomplishment. Are you saying he's unlikable? He seems like a friendly guy. She's not exactly what I pictured when I thought of a gentlewoman, Mr. E. Never mind that now. We should ask her a few questions while we can. I don't want to ask her questions. I want to show her my badge. That's the most important thing. Oh, yes, dear. What's this when it's at home? It's a badge that proves I'm a qualified attorney. Gosh, well done, you. Shall I show you something lovely in return? Unbutton. See this big pink hat I'm wearing? It proves I'm a qualified pastry chef. It also hides my massive head tumours. Is that so? I thought you could buy those in stores. Oh, you can! Anyway, it's not a hat that matters. It's the head underneath. So then, can anyone call themselves a pastry chef? Okay, there's the teapot. Oh, look at that! Don't you have the loveliest toys, Greggy Pegleg? Greggy Pegleg? But the colour, oh no, that won't do. Here, let me put a lovely splodge of cream on it. Please stop that. I'm guessing that's what she says when she has nothing to say. Oh, look at that. Gonna splodge me cream all over it. Splodge me cream. Oh, just show me more stuff. I'm gonna splodge my cream all over this place. I'm gonna say it's splodging time. And splodge all over the place in the new Sony hit movie Splodgius. Oh, look at that. More splodging of cream. Okay, nothing is new to say. Dead body. Oh, I want to splodge me cream all over that dead body. Why does it sound illegal? Oh, look at that. It's a key. All right. Okay, we'll be back in a minute, lady. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna check out everything else first. Hey, buddy. Hey, Tyrell, move up here. Get out of the way. I want chat to see what I'm doing here. Don't turn around! If you turn around, you'll eat it! You can't eat the castle! Don't eat the castle! I guess he's watching his sugar intake. Could just be any intake, this thing's huge. There's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. So does every room have one of these blowtorches? I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels. Mango down 911. Homicyanide 24/7. What is this pose that Gregory's doing? He's like, Wait, they're all poisons! No, sir, they're common colorings and flavorings used in candies and desserts. Though some might assume that food colorings are poison. The first is concentrated mango, boiled down to its purest essence, hence mango down. They're asking for trouble with a name like that. Now, I'm curious as to what homicyanide might be. Okay, can we look at these things? We look at the flowers? No. Did we look at these other items here? These must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle. Buckets filled with cream, trowels, and a brush. Is she a patissier? Or a plasterer? Don't you go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil! I don't just slap stuff on walls like a silly old plasterer. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth and work out all the rough patches.
That's literally exactly what plasterer does.
Okay, anything else? Can we look at the river? You can tell that this place is safer than Willy Wonka's chocolate factory because there's no dead kids floating in the river. All right, look at the elf. It's a cute little elf made of candy, and it's sitting atop a little tree stump. Huh? The whipped cream decorations around it are beginning to lose their shape. But the elf seems completely fine. Strange. Apparently he's not made of cream. Can we read what the sign says? Quote, the 4 adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. So that's the theme behind Miss Scone's creations, huh?
Unlucky for her, things aren't quite as sweet around here as she's trying to make out.
Okay, 4 elves. So we saw there's 2 up there on stumps, and then there's a 3rd elf here. Where's the 4th elf? Or was the 4th elf stolen by the murderer? Did the murderer kill your 4th elf? Or did you eat it, lady? Or is that why you're a little bit chubby? Are you pregnant with the 4th elf? Are these really, is the reason that they're not losing shape is because they're not candy, they're babies? Let's look at the air conditioning. There's a small door on the wall here, just like Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Here, I'll open it.
Temperature is 68 degrees, light set to green. Looks like orange to me. So it's a bit warmer in here. Gotta read some more in the chat. Rast says, who is Chie? Chie was a character in Persona 4 Golden, just my favorite character in it. And when they did the remake from Persona 4 to Persona 4 Golden, they recast her voice actor as Erin Fitzgerald, who did a phenomenal job. Rast says, also, hello. Wait, is that when you first came in? Is this the first time saying hello to you, Rast? How are you doing? I thought you'd already said hi, but maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. Queen Gator said, Chie is a cutie pie from Persona 4. Logan romanced her in the game. I had our protagonist romance her. I paired the 2 of them up. I played matchmaker for them. Rast says, it's weird to say that she seems like a tomboy. Oh, she definitely is. She absolutely is. Oak says she is. Queen Katie said, nah, she is. Rast says, oh, okay, lol. Oak said, have you not played Persona 4? Rast says, ha, no. Oak says, dang. Rast says, I'm waiting for the P4 remake since I don't want to spend $80 to get Golden, which is then will most likely remake in next year, this year or the next one. Well, and the Steam spring sale is going on. I'm curious. I bet it's on sale. I'm going to look up and see how much Persona 4 Golden costs. I'm sure it's not like showing up on my... It's on sale for $12 right now. $12. This is not a paid advertisement, but I'm just saying, you don't have to pay $80 to get gold, and you can spend $12 to get it on Steam. But yeah, they might just remake it. I still like it. I'm also a little bit worried they might redo the art style, kind of like they redid all the character sprites for Persona 3, because I really like the art style in Persona 4 a lot. Oak says Golden's only like $15. Oh, there we go. Ras says, also, has anyone heard of P5X? I have not. Is that like a new upgraded version of the PlayStation 5? No, that'd be like PS5. Oh, no, P5, Persona 5X. That's the mobile game, right? Though, isn't it kind of like a gacha game, though? Hidden Hand said, oh, that was the poll. Why is Nora always crying? Clam says, please be old bag. Clam, why? Well, for one, oh, you know what'd be great, Clam? Because this is in the past. What if 18 years ago, Wendy Old Bag looked younger and went by a different name and nationality? Maybe this is going to be the hidden origin story of Wendy Old Bag. Rat said, where I live here, it's like $50? Wait, are Steam sales like regional based on region geography? Wow. Clam says, please, oh please. Oak says, Rast, oh dang. Nora said, holy crap, oh my gosh. Oh, that's got to be when Nora got the concert tickets, right? Rast says, anyway, I'm streaming now. Have fun with your stream. I hope it goes well, Rast. Feel free to pop back in and hang out more if you want. Oak says to Nora, what? Nora said, my mom bought me Ado concert tickets for my birthday. Oak says, oh yay. And Nora says, oh my freaking gosh. Dies. Oh crap. Nora's dead. Everybody, Nora's dead. In the chat, somebody artificially resuscitate her. Hidden Hand says, congrats. Also, can a mod see my poll suggestion? We got there. It just took a while. Sorry about that, Hidden Hand. Okay, let's play a little bit more. I gotta open a new thing of water, have a sip of water, and then we'll be back. I see there's a clip in the chat. We'll check that out in a minute, but we gotta actually play. We gotta trick the lurkers into thinking I play the games, that I don't just chat with everybody the whole time. Temperature 68 degrees, light set to green.
Didn't Gusto say cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees?
Oh yeah, that's why the cream was melting on the stump. So maybe Manfred is like, it's too cold in here, let me turn up the temperature.
Temperatures in here is too high.
Crap, when I do that like that, Beat the Beef Longa voice does sound like it's just a younger Judgy. High temperature. The temperature of Scone's room isn't suitable for whipped cream. That is odd. I wonder why. Can't look at the other elf. Anything else? Okay, so I guess we should go inside the castle, and then we'll come back and talk to her and present the new stuff that we've learned. So let's check out the castle. It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream. Wait, why are there hexagons? Oh, that's probably what these two things go on. Oh, those are probably like the inside skeletons of the big swirls here. So you probably put those on and then do the cream on the outside, I bet. And the big rolls are probably like rolls of, I don't know, fondant or something. I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something. Well, except wasn't the contest being judged? Shouldn't everything be done already? Maybe the cream melted off and that's why they're in there? I didn't know you were so into fantastical things. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't mean to get so carried away there. Oh, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you. Oh, don't worry, he will never be important. You have a son, Mr. E? Wait, that means you did it with a lady. I thought all lawyers were gay in this universe. I do. He is still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statue book than a fairy tale. Don't like his friend Larry, though. Awful child. I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends. Oh, don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make a ton of friends, me included, I'm sure, but not for 18 years. Oh, crumble. I like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie. Oh, so when we go back to the present, we gotta call Fender Oni-chan. He's our Oni-chan. Big brother, huh? I guess I have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously. Indeed. Then with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Okay, so we can't move to a bigger spot. So we got the empty columns. And we got all this junk in here. And that looks like everything we can click. So let's, first of all, yeah, click one of these hexagons. Huh? These pillars, they have hexagonal indentations.
Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone.
Hexagonal indentations, huh? I wonder. Let me just put that inside your brain there. Put that in your brain, Greg. There are hexagonal indentations of both pillars. I wonder what they're for. Well, we can look at the hexagonal shaped things inside the castle then.
Castle's covered in whipped cream, so maybe a giant strawberry? Are strawberries hexagonal?
A giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom?
I don't know. Sometimes in nature things have hexagonal bottoms. You ever looked at the planet Saturn? It's got a hexagonal side. Seriously, go look it up right now. Go Google it. Google it right now. I dare you. Saturn hexagon. It's on one of the poles. I don't know why. Magnetic fields or something like that. I like strawberries, okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing. I'm serious, look it up right now. I know this is the past. This is the year 2000. You probably don't have your smartphones. You can go to the internet now. Go to your 56K dial-up connection. Look it up on the internet. You use Yahoo. I don't know, is Google invented yet?
I prefer bananas myself. I like bananas because they have no bones. Blueberries for me. We're getting all these fun little details about them. All right, let's check it. I wonder if we can click these two things separately. Can we click the rolls without the hexagonal pieces? The doors of the castle have been left wide open. Yeah, was that guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him. I hate the fact that we now can clearly see the evidence inside the castle. I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie. Wait! There's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see.
Hold it, kid. If anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me. Oh, I'm so big. Oh, cream's going already.
The whipped cream is melting and will lose its shape at the slightest touch. So I guess we'll link that together with the temperature. Good way to hide evidence by melting cream. It's all over the detective's shoes. All right, let's check out the chat again because I'm farther behind. Over on YouTube, Opinion is saying, Manfred took Edgeworth's big brother from him. It's okay, it's not too late for him to become our Oni-chan. Says, Saturn has a hexagonal cloud wider than the Earth. Yeah? Did you think I was lying? I work at a planetarium, gosh dang it. I know my Saturn clouds. But, all right, so let's check this out. Here's a clip from Oak. Let me load this up to Clip Viewer. If anyone's lurking or doesn't know the deal, whenever somebody posts a clip into the Twitch chat, we got to load up on the Clip Viewer and check it out together. This will also give a timestamp to see how far behind I am, which is 1 hour. Oh, crap, it is titled Logan Makes Another Poop Joke. I don't want to watch this if it's a poop joke. I can't even remember what I said, but I'm sure it's a poop joke.
Oh, come on, babysit me. I made a boom boom in my diaper. I need to be changed.
But it's where the poop is, on the butt. I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already.
I promise, in context to what was said right before that, that made perfect sense. This seems like I am bringing up pooping one's pants just completely unsolicited. But no, there was a setup for that. I promise, please believe me. Please believe me. Okay, Crystal with an emote. Hidden Hand said, bro, where are the mods? Nora said, Crystal with the timestamp, 102:10. Okay, I'm only like 45 minutes behind, not an hour. Nora said, check Discord, Crystal. Oak said, it's crazy that Edgeworth's dad edges too. Yes. Queen Katie said, congrats on getting the second page of the guide, and now is ahead of me again. I'm sorry, Queen Katie. Oak says, Mpreg von Karma. That's what it said, Manfred. It's Mpreg. Magpie says, unfortunately, that voice sounds the most correct. Wait, which voice? The Manfred voice? Or the objection? The objection. Queen Katie said, someone please pin my page message, lol. I didn't think Logan would ask. I'm sorry, Queen Katie, but okay. But yeah, so we are in page 2. So hopefully this won't be as long as last case, or at least like not that much longer. Beowulf said, Vic is the reason that Junpei was recast, but it's not necessarily the case with everyone. Okay, so I don't know, I just thought maybe it was like, well, if we're recasting one, might as well, in for a penny, in for a pound. And Oak with another clip. Oh, crap. Okay, we will get back to the game in just a moment, but we gotta check out this other clip. We got one more. This one from 43 minutes ago, and this one is titled, Logan gets freaky live on stream. Crap. I think I know what this is. I should not have fun. Anytime I start to have fun, you guys should stop me because then it becomes an embarrassing clip. Cheeked. And she's staring across the room with this guy's butt sticking up in the air. You're like, ooh, delicious scone, likey. He's checking out the bun I put in the oven. I want him to put a bun in my oven. Ooh, I'm talking about pregnancy. Cheeked. I love it cuts off right there. I'm talking about pregnancy. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it. Yeah, these are not portraying me in the best light. Oak says, yeah, that's Giorno in part 5. Okay, yeah, the blonde guy with like curls or something like that. Rat says, yes, I am Giorno Giovanna, and I have a dream. Oh, is that like his catchphrase or something? Magpie says, oh, I like Manfred. That's food. Oak says, yummy Manfred food. Hidden Hand says, my pole is rotting. It's okay, we got to it eventually. I'm sorry it took a little while. That's just the way this community works. Sometimes we all gotta be patient. Queen Gator says, oh yeah, considering Manfred comes in here, chat, if you don't know about the first case Ace Attorney finale, he has a name fact that spoils this. I'm sorry, Logan, I just had to draw the eyeball image for like 20 times for that unfinished animation, so every time I see you in a gray shirt, I have flashbacks. Oh, that was Oak that said that. I am sorry, but okay. I just know, I wear t-shirts more than once. I don't just throw them away. Hey, and there's Z Diggity with a lurk! Can we do a shout out for Z Diggity real quick? Because he's been, we rated him last night. He's a real life friend of mine. And we need to show support because he is getting back into streaming now. And I think we should all just watch him, even though he plays games like Fortnite and whatever. Oak says, oh, hi, Z-Diggity. Oak, were you able to stick around for more of Z-Diggity's stream last night? I had to kind of leave and get some sleep eventually because I had to be up very early this morning. Quiggity said, so Logan, this is going to sound odd, but her name, oh, that was already pinned earlier. And that was pinned. Oak said, no, not British orphan voice again. No, British orphan voice is down here like this. This is more like this. This is angrier. This is an angry British orphan. Quiggity says, Manfred, in fact, spoilers incoming chat. Nora said, knows my voice for this guy, shake my head. Oak says, I've been introduced to Empreg von Karma. Finally, Quiggity said Manfred means man of... Oh, that was pinned earlier. Oak said, no, it doesn't. It means Empreg. And Nora said, you would have if you were at my Ace Attorney streams. Okay, so I think Crystal might have stepped away, so I'm going to do a shout out for Z-Diggity. And then we'll be back in the game in just a moment after this shout out. And yeah, watch a wonderful clip of my IRL friend, Z-Diggity. What game is this?
Everybody in this game had an unfathomable ass.
That, you know what? That is the perfect clip to introduce you to Zach. The butts do be unfathomable. So, all right, let's get back to the game, and then I'll read some more of the chat in just a minute. It's all over the detective's shoes. Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle? Candy castle? I don't know how to, that sounds weird.
All right, tell me what you want me to look at first.
Let's look, yeah, okay, so we can look at different things. So let's look at the rolls, and then we'll look at the things which will obviously, because like the things with the hexagonal bases are obviously important. And after we look at them, they might say, oh, now you can't look at the rolls anymore. Let's look at the rolls.
There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls altogether.
I thought non-edible items weren't allowed in these rooms. Maybe they're made of fruit roll-ups. Maybe Greg can finally get his blueberries. Well, they certainly aren't made of candy.
No idea what this stuff is for. It almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
Wait, hang on. Blue cloth. Okay, so it's obvious. The game's being way too obvious of pointing suspicion at Delicious Scone. So it's not gonna be here, but there's the connection with the blue cloth. And I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before. Oh, it's not getting added to our court record or nothing?
2 big rock crystals?
Oh, are they rock candy?
Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage.
Kind of expected something a little more exciting behind those doors.
No! Oh, that's Fender again. That was bad.
Oh, I know. Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones. And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure inside. I think I'd treat my priceless treasure with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them. Looks like a little stand or something, and it's hexagonal. Rock crystal stands. For some reason, there are stands mounted on the bottom of the rock crystals we found inside the candy castle. Bloop. I was right, they are gemstones. The stands must be so they can be put on display. Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just large sets of paperweights.
That's everything, right? That's everything in the castle, I believe. Let's back out of here. And yeah, that's checked off. Okay, so let's save, because we need to just remember to do that periodically. Let's put some puzzle pieces together inside of our brain pan, and let's talk to the lady, and do some conversation with her, and then present some more evidence to her. Wait, did I actually save, or did I just exit out of there? I can't remember. Yes, override save, just to be sure. There we go. Because did we get any new actual pieces of evidence yet? I don't think we did. Yeah, so we should be able to do... Let's talk to her first before we put the puzzle piece together in our brain, okay? During the contest. Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest? Oh, of course, dearie. Let's say it all started about 10 in the morning. That's when we set to work. And, well, I spent most of the time here in my room getting everything ready, as you'd expect. Oh, and there was a lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from around 1, I think. Afternoon tea? It's an English tradition. A chance to drink tea, enjoy a snack, and make small talk. I thought they did that at 4 p.m., not 1 p.m. Am I wrong? I thought like tea times, it's 4 o'clock, right? So kind of like recess? I suppose you could say that.
onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg? Such a clever boy. When did I become Greggy?
That's what you question? I'm questioning the peg leg. Are you missing a leg, bro? And where was this afternoon tea served? Okay, so let me guess. It's gonna have been served by Bound, and she'll have used her tea cart before, which we saw as one of those things that they always use to like sneak people into hotel rooms in spy and thriller and suspense movies. And so if she was doing that, then that means that she probably did the killing and hid the body underneath on like the lower level of that tea cart, and then later used that and went in and planted it inside the ship's chocolate chest.
Out in the garden, of course. There's a lovely little one just outside.
Okay, so T is Tangaroa, S is Scone, and B is Bound. So that means that Gusto and Frost probably weren't there, which means that Frost, yep. Bound used that as an opportunity to go and move around Frost's body.
They do it the same hour every break time during the contest. Lay on a nice little spread, you know. But today, only me, Samson, Silly Pants, and Silly Pants. How do we say that? And Moody Judy were there for it. Sammy Poople had already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. Poor old Chili Winks and Gusty Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished, bless them.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto were present. I'm just translating for those who could not figure out to whom the nicknames applied.
I was right there, to tell you the truth. I hadn't finished yet either. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cake served by our two TV superstars. We're right back to work when I'd finished, though. Tootled off with the others, still nuttering away.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
Well, no, dear. No, don't be silly. No, why would I do that? No, I didn't steal chocolate.
That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Caught red-handed!
No, wait! So you admit you were there? Did you admit to the murder too? That would make my job a lot easier.
Let me read some chat, by the way. Let's see. Crystal is saying, man of peace, my butt, to Queen Katie /HJ. Hidden Hand says, Crystal, my pole has been rotting for 7 years. Help! Oak says, I love this voice so much. I miss seeing Franziska in chat because I get to hear her regular chat messages read in the most sinister German accent ever. Wait. Seeing Franziska in chat. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's not in the game, in the chat. Yes, our follower, Franziska. Crystal says, oof, sorry, I'm mobile laughing. You can resend the choice again to Hidden Hand. Quicket said, please pin. Hey, Logan, just post the name facts for Scone and Manfred. Look forward to those when you want to rechat later. Hidden Hand says, why is Nora always crying? So there's the poll stuff. Queen Katie says, wait a sec, you're on mobile, Crystal? That means no pinning. No! Oak says, KFC is pretty good. It is legit good stuff. Nora said to Hidden Hand, oh my gosh! Magpie says, KFC famous bowls are also a survival necessity for me. I'd also like to remind you all that here in Utah, despite not being Kentucky, is the state where the first Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant was open. Hidden Hand says, lol. Quiggita says, yay, Crystal. Magpie says, I don't know why we're bringing up Kentucky Fried Chicken though, because it's good! Oak says, I still haven't seen past episode 7, but Dawn to Dawn season 1 so far is peak. I mean, the rest is good too, but that episode is the best episode of the season. It's still good though. Nora said, I can't get past episode 7. Queen Kid said, Crystal, why? Hidden Hand says, switching. Atlantic says, still. Oak says, One Piece actually did just stop recently to take a 6-month break because they wouldn't be able to keep the animation quality weekly. But how long have they been going without that break though? Nora says to Atlantic, no. Hurts. Oak said, and weekly anime shows usually had to work on episodes months in advance and often sacrifice heavily on quality besides some important episodes. Okay, that is true. That is fair. Hidden Hand says, please help. Crystal says, Sorgy, laughing. We're gonna pin that. Sorgy. Crystal says, after the pinning name facts, poll will be worked with. Hidden Hand says, oh, okay, sorry. Nora said, quote, how could the name possibly be longer or more pompous than it already is? Spirit of justice. Queekita said, thank you, Crystal. Oak says, thank you, Crystal. Hidden Hand says, there's so many commands coming at once. Then Oak says, I have a headache from screaming so much at Nora's stream. I would imagine you probably have to be heard over all the weeping that is going on. Let's check it over on YouTube. Opinion says, ooh, you do? I'd love to go to one someday. I mean, it's not like fancy or glamorous or anything, but yeah, that's what I gotta be up early for tomorrow. Actually, I don't have to be up that early tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, this time of year is the time of year where I start to go into work a little bit later, but then I gotta leave a little bit later, because this is the time of year when a lot of schools realize, holy crap, we forgot to take field trips to the planetarium. And so they all are like trying to get their field trips in the last like 2.5, 3 months of the school year. And you have to have people who are like trained in the actual curriculum to run the education field trip shows. And so they have other people that do that. And they're like, okay, Logan, just come in when the field trips are over. So I actually don't have to be up like super early tomorrow, but since I took a long nap this afternoon, I'll probably have a hard time sleeping. Let me read just a couple more quick comments, and then we will get back to the game. Nora said, Oak, when were you screaming? Oak says, I'm suddenly remembering why we stopped yelling the name of Nora's pro tag. Oh yeah, isn't it like Aaron or something like that? Nora said, oh, you're right. Oak says, Aaron, and then the last name is Ashen. I'm going to break those up as I say them, because I don't know if that's a pun for something bad. Quickita said, I just realized a fun detail about young Bad. He doesn't have the bullet holes in his coat. The future Bad does. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice that. I'd forgotten he had bullet holes, but yeah, it was like all ratty and bullet hole ridden. Oh, that is cool. Hidden Hand says ladder. Quinkita said he found the ladder. Clam does the step ladder command. Nora said it says ladder. Maya agrees. Phoenix says it's a step ladder. You're right. I went back and I checked the clip and you were right, Nora. Crystal says it's a step ladder. Quinkita said, I'd like to think that Maya was overhearing her mom channel Greg at some point, and he mentioned the step ladder, which is how Maya started in Ace Attorney. That I accept that headcanon. And then Crystal says, now time to lurk again. Thank you very much for the lurk, Crystal. I appreciate it. Well, if she's lurking, then I guess I can take down the pin message already. Let's play a little bit of the game. I need a sip of water, though. I've been talking so much. Also, we're already 2 hours into stream. How does that happen? How does that happen?
Wait, so you admitted you admit you were there?
Oh, well, I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anybody. I mean, I tried to. I maimed. I assaulted. But no killing. I suppose I better tell you what really happened. Just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear?
Oh,
Why, Beowulf? I just barely got out of chat. Why? Is that just to punish me? Is it just to be mean to me? So thank you very much to the Tomcat Beowulf. Okay, what really happened? Once again, I do feel like we're making uncharacteristically a lot of progress in the game tonight. Maybe it's just because Gregory is more like on task than Miles is.
What exactly were you doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room? Well, I suppose you'd call it research.
research.
Sammy Poople's
Oh, it's Poople. I thought it was Pootable.
Sammy Poople's a dab hand when it comes to the old sweet making. Everybody knows that. So when I noticed there was no one in there, it just popped in for a quick bit of research, like I say.
Confectionery research. Scone visited another contestant's room in the name of research.
What kind of research leaves fingerprints?
Yes, that I will. It stands to reason I'd leave fingerprints, doesn't it? After all, it's hardly research if I don't have a little nibble now, is it?
So are all the pieces that we're missing? They're all things she ate?
What? You ate the little pieces of them? So, the traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room, that was all you? I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. I just had to take a little bite here and there, didn't I? I didn't want poor Sammy Poople getting upset, so it was just the teensiest bits and pieces. And the stand holding up the ship, you took a bite out of that too, I suppose? Oh, yes, dear, of course I did. I love eating stands. Every time I watch JoJo, I'm like, oh, all those stands look so delicious.
It was you! You brought the whole thing crashing down!
Hey, I'm sorry, my lovely. Truly I am. Hey, hold on. Is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off for a second helping of sweets? Look. Okay, just please believe me. I never, killed anybody, I promise. Her actions were certainly suspicious, but that's about all we can say for now. Kiss me, pinky.
Okay, so let's also save. We're gonna put some puzzle pieces together in our brain, and then I assume we'll get some new piece of evidence, which we will present to her. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll get done with this page of the investigation too, and get to move on to the next room. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be a new page or not. I don't know how Queen Katie's guide is divided up. Nora says, first poll dedicated to me. Says, I do not need a friend. Hidden Hand says, 200 votes. Nora said, I'm simply a sad girl. Queen Katie says, you don't need friend. Oak says, pay your taxes, Nora. Magpie says, yes, good job, Logan. You got Chiroptera right. Yay! Nora said, you can't make me. Well, the government can. Hidden Hand says to Nora, that was all me, sorry. Crystal said, time to leave her, Oak. She doesn't need friends. Oak says, on it. Nora said, wait, no, come back. I don't need more friends. And Oak with some crying Nora commands. Okay, hang on. Let's check this out here. And over on YouTube, Opinion says, why do you even have a screaming cat alert? Because we had a contest once, and our good friend Wendy won the contest, and she got to decide to do a sound alert, and she picked Tom from Tom and Jerry screaming like that. So that's why Opinion said, you did not have to do that, Delicia. I love how she just straight up confesses with zero pressure. Well, I mean, I feel like if there's like a murder investigation, and you did something suspicious, you'd want to like clear your name and say, okay, look, I cheated in the contest, but I didn't do a killing. But then again, maybe that makes her more suspicious. I don't know. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to be able to put together that maybe that did the blue tarps? I don't think they were added here. We're going to be able to show the hexagonal rock crystals go into the hexagonal stands, and we'll be able to show that her doing her research led to... Oh, no, that she just admitted to, so no. Oh, we will show the high temperature led to runny cream, though, right? Temperature of Scone's room isn't suitable for whipped cream. And whipped cream is melting and will lose its shape at the slightest touch. These got to go together, right?
The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high. Oh, I used logic to say the temperature being too high for whipped cream is why the whipped cream is melting. The temperature being high enough to melt whipped cream. Whipped cream is melting. Oh, my logic superpower.
It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes could vouch for that. I didn't need logic. You just tried to get attention or something? You know, I was starting to like you. I don't like you anymore.
And yet,
Right.
when you opened the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine.
Yeah, they were sturdier than expected.
Oh, so she's probably cheating in more. Because remember, her thing said she'll do anything to win. So that's probably why she has, like, non-food items in there. And the handles are probably going to be real. So she's doing a lot of cheating.
Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionaries. I think we'd better take another look at those handles, don't you?
Okay. What the?
I think it's safe to say that those handles aren't made of candy. They're made of meat.
It's not just the handles. The whole castle, the little elves, they're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top.
Oh, what? So none of this is confectionery art after all? No, it's simply made to look like candy with the cream having been added to lend it an air of authenticity.
The thing is, like, if you're being judged by a great confectionery, obviously Samson's gonna be able to figure this out, right? He like touches the handles, like, what this is, okay, disqualified. Well, you broke the rules. Fake confections. Scone's confections were all fakes. What was she up to? Cheating. She was up to cheating. Oh, more stuff here. Okay. So, we're gonna do fake confections and confectionery research. Rock crystal stands with the hexagonal indentations. And connect! Crap, I probably should have saved scummed. I mean, obviously they go together. I will save after this.
The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars.
Oh, what'll happen? I tell you what, I will check the chat as soon as we get some background music. Let me read a few more comments here in the game, and then I'll read comments in chat once we get background music. But thank you very much, Oak, for the what happened. Or is there like a bot in the chat or something like that? Is there a bot that I need to like squish or something? I should check on that. No, look, I think it's safe. I think it's safe, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, hexagon to hexagon makes perfect sense. But if that's the case, then why were they being hidden inside the castle?
Because they're not food.
The rolls of blue cloth and the rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Ms. Cone. Ms. Cone, what were you using the items inside the castle for?
Oh, those for cheating. For cheating. Sorry, Lambkin, not allowed to say.
Okay, we got some music now, so now I can read some chat. I'll read some chat now, chat. Let's see. Hidden Hand says to Nora, I followed you. Oak says, oh, thank you. Clam with a frowny face. Nora says a heart. Hidden Hand says, oh, you know what? I'm following everyone. Hey, nice. Thank you, Hidden Hand. Nora said, I'm 1 follower away from 69 followers. You're almost nice, Nora. Hidden Hand says, got everyone. You're welcome. Says about to get 1 million notifications, aren't it? That's why, like, every few months. Hang on, I gotta breathe for a second. Oh, I've been talking way too much. Yeah, every few months I gotta go into like my Twitch app and go in and like disable notifications for most of the people I follow. So it's just like people I know really well. Oak says, someone follow Nora. We need 69 followers. Hidden Hand says, follow Nora. Nora said, but only 1 person. Hidden Hand says, yes. Oak says, homocyanide. No, it's homicyanide, like homicide, not like homosexual. Moonlight says, hi, Logan. Hour mark 135. How are you doing, Moonlight? So 135. I am getting further behind. Wait, no, because I was 45 minutes at one point. Now only 35 minutes. Never mind, I'm catching up. How you doing, Moonlight? Welcome back. Are you able to unwind this evening? Kick up your feet. Hidden Hand says S. It says, oh no. Bale says, I found new hyperfixation. Oak says, is it burger? Nora said, P3R is on sale for like $30 right now. I don't want it, but I'm still broke. Quickie said, P5X is the Persona gacha game. Yes, I'm still waiting for it to come to global. Oak says, hey, Fender, can you change that temperature to be 1 degree hotter? Because you want to be 69 degrees, huh? Beowulf says, by the way, for whomever was saying they'd probably remake P4, no, it's too early. We just had Reload last year. We're not getting another new major Persona game for a while. And while, yes, the P4 singer did recently record in the studio that Atlas uses for video games, that is not a Sega-specific studio and does get used relatively frequently. Basically, we have no real evidence of P4 remake. We do, however, have evidence of something Raido-related. Oh, okay. So thank you, Beowulf, for clearing that up. Plus, they're working on Persona 6 right now, right? They teased that with the green paint bucket. And if they're working on that, hopefully they'll focus on that first and then do like a P4 remake after, maybe. Crystal says to Nora, check Discord. It says still not out globally. Queen Katie said, nope, everywhere but North America. It's in China, Japan, Korea, I think, but I don't have it. Bill said, pretty much just go ahead and play P4. P Studios' main team would now be focused on P6. Crystal says, dang, ain't the game out for like a year now? Oak says, hee hee. P Studio. Crystal said probably even more than a year. Quigata said, I like to bring up there are actual fanfics where instead of Greg dying in the elevator, it's Eddie who dies. Oh! Crystal with the timestamp 1:43:30. Yeah, I'm behind. 25 minutes behind. No. Yeah, no, a full half hour behind. Darn it, full half hour behind. Quigata said, but yeah, it's been over a year now, and they even just got Fun Valentine's event last month. I want my hands on it so bad. You want your hands on it so you can hold hands for Valentine's Day? Chris said, but no Eddie means no unnecessary feelings. Oak said, I hate Fender now because I hate bananas. Aw! Bananas are good. Let me glance over at YouTube real quick. Opinion says, true, but she's the only character in like the entire series to do that laughing. I think she's lulling us into a false sense of security to make it seem like she's a bad liar. Is she drinking her batter, her dough? That probably has raw, uncured eggs in it. She's gonna get sick. Okay, let's play a little bit more.
Sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say.
Let me guess, Ron Karma.
Hey, how'd you know? Oh, please don't ask me to tell you. He'll have my guts for garters.
Chat, it's confirmed. Manfred von Karma wears garters. Wears garter belts and things.
It seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense. Oh man, Fred. Oh, thought we were onto something with those giant rock crystals, but... What's that, dearie?
Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong voice.
Oh, what's that, dearie? You're interested in my little trinkets?
Your trinkets?
Yes, Miss Sweet. I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed. You use rock crystals and cloths to do that? I do! It's wonderful you should say it! And they're not just any old rock crystals either. They're great big old lumps of salt with lights inside them. Oh, wow. Those things are lamps? Oh, why am I so enamored with lamps? Hey! Oh, it's not even the half of it. Those cloths hold an even more exciting secret. She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets. Since you're here, why don't I give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magic? Oh, Paddy Pumpkin! Can you get it all out and set it up for me?
The name is bad.
Is that no? Why are you being so selfish, Paddy Pumpkin? Paddy Pumpkin got a bad bum.
You! Have you finished taking photos of this room yet?
Yes, sir, we have, sir.
Then help Miss Scode here with something, will you?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. Hey, oh, you're a sweetie at heart, aren't you, Paddy B? The B stands for pumpkin. That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you wanted. Oh, that's some talent.
I'm gonna do yoga on these mats? What is this?
I thank you ever so much, Paddy Canes, and you officer lovely.
I'm gonna headcanon that's his real name. From now on, any unnamed officer we see is Officer Lovely.
She's even giving nicknames to the forensic guys now.
That's his real name, Fender.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares.
So, what about this is supposed to be relaxing exactly? The screen is black. We can't even see anything.
Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Paddy B. The fun's only just beginning. Officer Lovely, you can switch it on now.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so they probably turned off all the lights. Gonna shine through the crystals, and it's gonna make it look like a dazzling, magical candy castle. Right? But why the blue sheets though? Oh, they're like tapestries. Oh, and the one that's missing, there was one missing over this elf over here. That's gotta be the one that obviously that was set up for like draped over the dead guy.
Hey!
Wow, it's beautiful. It is. I wish my son were here to see it because he's not gay enough already.
Was this a fog machine over here? Yeah, that looks like a fog machine, right?
Isn't it though? Isn't it just wonderful? The 4 adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets.
Oh, there is a fourth elf. I'd missed this elf over here. I thought a fourth elf was missing. So there's one behind my screen, one there, and one there. So there are all 4 elves. I take back what I said about an elf being missing.
And I thought it would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen? One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
Also, they're not all blue. That one over here for this elf was purple.
This is how it was supposed to look for the contest. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at last.
Unless this purple one is supposed to go up with that elf and the blue one is supposed to go here.
Oh, wait. Shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
Oh, yeah, they're not. Okay, so that's just the sheets that are lit up. Are they like fiber optics or something?
Oh, what's happened here, I suppose?
I think we'd better take a look at the lamps and the elves one more time. Just when I thought we were getting to the end of this investigation, let's also save again, because we need to keep doing that periodically. Save. Yeah, this is the slot right here. Save. Let me read some more in the chat. Queen Giddy says, I don't know. I still say Miles can have trauma about Eddie dying. Imagine your big bro taking care of you, then in the elevator, ready to meet up with Greg, then BAM! He dead! Possibly because of you! In that case, though, Manfred wouldn't adopt Edgeworth. So that's probably like a whole, like, completely split timeline. Oak with another clip that's been posted to the chat. So once again, if anyone's lurking or doesn't know the deal, when someone posts a clip in the chat, we gotta load up our clip viewer and watch it together. This clip is from 33 minutes ago. That's how far behind I am with the Twitch chat titled crap. No, it's titled Logan Gets Freaky Too. Crap, did I make another sex joke? Why am I making, like, inappropriate jokes tonight? I'm sorry. Okay, let's watch this.
Oh, I'm so big. Oh, cream's going already.
Wait, no, there's nothing freaky about that. Oh, crap. Oh, never mind. I just realized, okay, never mind. Okay, nothing intentionally creepy about that. I just realized that I did not mean that. I just thought he was big for the castle door. And the cream was literally, no. Oak said, oh, don't worry, I'm not judging you for wearing shirts more than once. I'm just excited about the eyeball image reference. Moonlight said, Logan, the heck? Fun is fine, but the heck was that? What did I do? What did I do, Moonlight? Moonlight, what did I do? Oak said, oh, Mpreg clip. Oh, Moonlight says the freaky clip. I'm sorry, Moonlight, you hate me now? Will you forgive me? Oak said, he's always freaky. Nora said, to chat, did Logan ever read my rant about an anime character not being realistic? How long ago is it? Was that tonight? I probably did. Crystal says, Candy Castle or County Castle? Said, no, not the typo. Wait, oh, instead of county was supposed to be, what was it supposed to be instead? Magpie says, castle, you say? That's not what she said. She said county. There was an O in there. Crystal says, I hate you, autocorrect, for censoring me. Oh, you were trying to say the bad word. That castle, indeed. Oak said, Crystal mentioned. Moonlight says, for FYI, I'm lurking on YouTube too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Moonlight. I really appreciate that. I need to figure out ways to get more traction with my Moonlight, with my YouTube live streams. I mean, because sometimes they work well. Tonight it's doing pretty well, but I just, like the shorts are doing really well, though. Queen Kitty with a timestamp, 1:54:45, so I'm slowly getting caught up, but thank you again, Moonlight. Oak said, Katie, you could have waited 9 seconds. Magpie says, I think she calls him Gregsy in the fanlation. Queen Kitty said, yeah, but I want to be fun there. Magpie says her nicknames in this version are terrible. So okay, so Gregsy, do you have a list of the other nicknames in the fan translation? Are they better? Beowulf said, not gonna lie, KFC kind of mid. Okay, but I love their mashed potatoes and gravy, though. Oh, with a 2-hour timestamp, so I'm only 21.5 minutes behind. Magpie says, maybe, but famous bowls are like 500 calories, which is great for someone like me who struggles to eat food. Same, I struggle to put on weight. And ever since my shoulder was well enough that I could go back to the gym now, I'm like, I don't know, I feel like, because I'm getting in better shape, like I'm maintaining my weight, but I'm also like, I feel like I'm losing some mass, I don't know how it works. Crystal said, the sorgi is not a typo I did intentionally since I learned it from my cousin. Okay. Oak says to Beowulf, I think ironically their chicken is the most mid item on their menu. The flavor and texture is pretty good, but it's so greasy and the skin falls off easily. Okay, it is way too greasy. I will agree with that. All right, let's play some more of this game and then I'll be back to the chat. But I am slowly getting caught up. All right, where are we? What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to look at the handles again? Do we need to talk? Wait. Oh, it's just him. Do we need to talk to her again? Do we need to put other puzzle pieces together in our brain? I'm sure we still got a lot of them. Blunt force trauma, fake confections, confectionery research. Maybe these two go together, that just to show that she's a cheater, McCheaterson. But first of all, did we save? I can't remember if we saved or not. I think we did, but maybe not. Let's save and then look at the handles. And then we will continue on from there. I hope when we get to another point where like you can miss out on stuff that chat will warn me, kind of like what happened with the boxing, or not, the punching bag. Yeah, that's right, Incarcerado cell. We were alarmed by the handles, and that's it. There was nothing else drawing our attention here. Nothing else worth noting when it was all lit up. Little Greggy Pegleg. Oh my gosh. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Well, clearly it's the handles.
My shoes are already covered in cream. I wouldn't go any closer unless you want the same thing to happen to you.
We've seen what's behind those doors. There's really no need to look again.
You said you want to look at the handles. We look at the fog machine. Why is the fog machine not like clickable? Okay, let's look at this rock crystal over here.
So, Ms. Scone actually intended to use these lamps in her display.
Then why were they stashed inside the castle?
Maybe because they're broken?
Except there's plenty of other places she could have put them.
The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes?
Is that a real saying? I don't think that's a real saying. I feel like that's a bad place to hide salt, because then you'd lose your salt. You'd never have your salt back. It'd be just gone.
Or perhaps the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession. I'll need to point it out by making a deduction.
And that'll be the rules. But let's first of all look at the one that's covered in blood.
The lamps appear to be broken.
Bulbs are smashed, both of them.
Maybe they fell and broke on the floor. Oh, look, there's a red stain on the one on the left. That's clearly a floor stain. I mean, anytime I drop some on the floor, it has floor juice on it. Let's taste it. It tastes like pennies, just like the floor. That's not just a stain. That's... Oh!
Yep, it's blood, all right. I can smell it.
The lamp, the salt lamp is stained with somebody's blood. Somebody. Could be anybody. What? Blood? Why is there blood on this lamp? Could it have something to do with why its bulb is broken? We'd better take a closer look at the other one too. Oh, but we've already clicked it. Oh, but I need to do things. About the rules. Could this be related to the evidence somehow? Because the contest rules clearly state, where is it? No, non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stands and display items will be provided. This is a non-confectionery item. Present. Eureka! Take a look at the list of rules for the contest detective, you fools.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. What does confectionery mean?
Let me read some more in the chat. Oak says, Aaron, and then last name, Ashen is just, Nora backwards, and Ashen is a Ruby reference, I think, so it's in all caps because Nora made a mistake when she started, and now we have to yell the name every time. Oh, that's why, yelling the name. Nora said, no, I just came up with Ashen. Oak says, oh, never mind. Nora said, I think it was part of my name when I started the game, once human, and I made it my last name in P3P. Bale said, pin this please, Crystal, because there's an important message in Twitch chat. Oh, there is? I hope I didn't miss it already. Oak says to Nora, maybe in P5 your name could be Orna Ashen or something. I think it should just be Orla the Orca. And you can have the Beef Longa voice. Nora said, Naro. Oak says, Nar. Nora said it'll be in all caps. Oak said, hey, Scone, you're acting kind of sus. Oak says to Nora, maybe to differentiate it'll be all in all lowercase. Nora says, no. Oak says, but then we could whisper it every time. And it'll be easier on our voices. Oak, not true, not true. Oak, no. Okay, yelling is bad, but whispering is actually bad for your vocal cords. No, you think it's good because it's like so quiet, but no, whispering is bad for your vocal cords. Nora said, no, consider. Quickita says, logic with a 0 instead of the O. Oak with a question mark. Nora said, I will consider I will. Oak said, LoganRobo's. Nora says, LoganRoo. And there's Oak with what happened? Wait, so what was the important message? Queen Katie said, imagine Samson was literally about to judge Scone's creation when the body was discovered, and they had to stop there. Oh yeah, because did we find out what room I think it was in Gusto's room, right? So you're probably right, because I think it was Gusto and then hers. Oak says, what even did happen? Nora said, when are they gonna ask me to be a voice actor for P6 would kill someone to voice act in a Persona game? I feel like if you kill someone, you'd be less likely to be cast in a game. Oak said, that'd be child labor. Nora says, no. Bale said, honestly, same, I wanna yell Persona. I'd actually prefer voicing a Persona game over an SMT game, even though I prefer SMT. Granted, that's just because I really would not want to be spoiled on an SMT game because holy crap, SMT goes hard most of the time, but still, oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. If you voice a game, you'd be spoiled on the story of the game. I've never considered that before. Nora says, Beowulf, I'd be happy to be any character in Persona as long as they're important. Oak says, I'd love to voice a kanji type character someday. And Moonlight says, yeah, I'm good, Logan. Been a lazy day today. I'm glad. You deserve some lazy days. One more comment here, then I'll probably get back to the game here. Beowulf says, I could reasonably pursue voiceover if I wanted to, so who knows? Maybe one day you'll see me in the credits of an Atlas game, and then I'll scream it. And then I'll glance over at YouTube. And a message just appeared as I'm glancing at YouTube. So this is probably going to be the quickest I'll read a message after it's written. By opinion, saying, I have to leave. My kitty needs attention. I'm sorry, but he's the most important Logan in my life. That is okay. Here's the thing. Opinion, if like my cat came in and suddenly started like begging for attention, I would probably stop what I'm doing in the stream and give her attention. Totally understandable. So you are making the right choice, Opinion. But my cat, she doesn't do that because she doesn't like when I'm being noisy. Because whenever I'm with her, I'm usually like very quiet. And as soon as I'm noisy, she heads out in the hallway there. But thank you so much for being your opinion. When you're done giving your cat attention, if you want to come back, we'd love to hang out with you more. I'm just saying, let's play some more of the game.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration.
That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would both have been against the rules.
Scone's rule breaking. Scone used decorations that weren't made from confectionaries.
Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle? I think we need to dig a little further into this with Ms. Scone before we can say for sure.
And that's it, right? Because we already looked at the blood too, and we still can't click the... I can't tell if that's a projector or a fog machine. Either way, neither of those machines are edible. Oh, and it's still not checked off. So maybe we can see more in there. Let's save and then see if there's any more puzzle pieces we can put together in our brain. Or maybe we should talk to her first. I don't know. Let's check to see what the puzzle pieces are and then maybe decide whether we're talking to her. Puzzle pieces. Blunt force trauma. And then, oh yes, and then the lamp with the blood on it, so that'll go together. We'll do that in a minute. Scone's rule breaking and fake confections. So obviously those go together. We might have to put those pieces together before we talk to her though, in order to talk to her about it, I'm guessing. Let's check and see. Yep, so okay, let's puzzle piece those two together and then we'll do the blood on the lamp and the other one together. What is it? Oh, sorry, wrong button. I'm sorry, press the wrong button. This one, here we go. So yes. Fake confections and rule breaking. Connect.
So not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. Miss Scone made a mockery of the rules.
Yeah, I guess she's not gonna get crowned world's greatest now.
And why is it so warm in here? Do you think it's got something to do with all of this?
Fake confections added to the court record. Miss Scone's so-called creations were all fake plastic models covered in a thick layer of whipped cream.
That's a good question. I think we'd better go ask Miss Scone herself.
I guess here. Let's see if we talk to her, will it come up as a conversation item? Temperature of the room. Can we first present our new thing to her? The fact that you're a cheater, Ms. Cheaterson? Cheater, Ms. Cheater daughter?
Hey, look at that. Don't you have the loveliest toys, Greggy Peg Leg?
Okay, so same when she has nothing to say. Darn it. Okay. What if we put the puzzle piece together of the lamp and the blood? Connect.
We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt. And we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon? Oh, for sure. It could definitely do enough damage to kill someone.
You, the science guy, Officer Lovely, whatever your name was, did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? You know, the blood we found like 30 seconds ago?
Yes, sir. Just got done a minute ago, sir. The blood is the victim's, no doubt about it.
But there you have it. Okay, you know what? I was wrong. It's not Samson. It's the lady. You're free to go. You're done.
Salt lamp handed to the court record. Salt lamp found in Scone's room, stained with the victim's blood.
So, the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scone's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects.
Okay, can I show her the lamp? I want to present the lamp to her. Present. Lamp. I like lamp. Oh, no, nothing to say. Darn it. Okay, so we got to talk to her about just regular stuff. No presenting. Temperature of the room. And we've got to be getting close to the end of investigating this room. There's not a whole lot more in here. Oh, look, there's another one of those, oh, that's not the fog machine. That's not a fog machine. That's got to be a battery. That's probably, okay, it's a portable battery to light up the sheets. There's one connected to each of them. Okay, that's why we couldn't click it before. But let me read a couple more comments to the chat. I know some of you lurkers are probably like, I get bored when he reads the chat, but I got to get caught up. We're 2.5 hours in a stream. Now's a great time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions for later on, by the way. I don't know, Crystal, if you're still here, able to look for some raid suggestions, or anybody, really. We shouldn't have to like always burden Crystal with that responsibility, but I should read some more in the chat. Oak said, Sonora, you're telling me you wouldn't want to voice a blue-haired lesbian in a hallway? Bale said that'd actually be a really cool credit to have under my name, though, not gonna lie. Oak said, I'm gonna eat a ridiculous amount of ice cream. Oh crap, I could actually go for some ice cream right now. Should I just stop the stream and go get some ice cream? Queen Katie said, technically, the closest I'll get to being in a game's credits is a Kickstarter backer for Our Life Now and Forever, so that's fun. Oak said, quote, oh, I'm so big, cream's getting all runny. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, that's not what I meant. Bill said, I am a credited voice actor. Oak says, whoa. Oak said, raid suggestion. Oh, here we go. Let me copy this down. Says, if they're still live, but they've been live for like 12 hours. Okay, so this is somebody who might be, who could possibly at any moment be going unalive, which is how YouTube people say dying because they don't want to get demonetized or something, which is so stupid because like, okay, so if like the algorithm seeks out using AI or whatever to detect when people say die or killed or murdered or something like that, then all they gotta do it, because they do that not because those words are bad, but because they think, oh, talking about death is probably not appropriate for like kid audience. And so now they're probably just gonna go, everybody saying unalive, we'll just add unalive to that. Just don't beat around the bush with the words, just say YouTube. If I click it's not made for kids, I should be allowed to talk about death. Clam says, I really like KFC, but my wife hates it, Sag. No, Clam, you gotta get contraband KFC for lunch breaks. Quick get said, you know what? Next time I play more up Case 3, I'll keep track of the nicknames to share in the next stream since I am playing the fan translation. Oh, please do, Queen Katie, please do. Beowulf said, I mean, it's not a paid role, but Beowulf is in the credits for a comic preview as a voice actor. Is that the one that you posted on Discord that one time? It was like, I think it was like a long time ago, maybe a year ago, but I remember that. Moonlight said, no, I don't hate you, you goofball. Just confused by those two freaky clips. The second one was accidental. The first one was a sex joke, but the second one wasn't. But I'm glad you don't hate me, Moonlight. Oak said to Beowulf, do I count if I'm credited as a voice actor on Nora's Twitch account? Beowulf said, probably not, but I will send you the comic. Magpie says, quote, everything must be made edible. Blatantly uses lights and salt and cloth. Salt is edible. Not in that amount. But yeah, nobody's gonna walk in here and say, wow, everything here is clearly edible. She's like the worst cheater ever. She's bad at this. And Oak with a free hydrate command. Thank you very much, Oak. I'm gonna do that right now. And Krista with a breathe command. Hang on. There we go. And Oak said, Gregory, please stop exclaiming urethra when you have an idea. Is that what he's saying? Is that really what he's saying? Quick said, Logan, the cool Monday webcomic artist, posted another metaphor comic. I'm gonna post it to the server. Oh, okay, crap. I gotta stop what I'm doing. I gotta check it out. Wait, no, hang on. I'll see if I gotta check it out. Queen Katie, is Gallica in the new webcomic? If Gallica's in it, I gotta stop and check it out right now. If she's not, then I won't. Oak said, yeah, but whispering a few words every once in a while is better than yelling at least. Okay, maybe. I see there's a clip. I'll wait. If anybody wants to, like, if Crystal or Mod or someone's around to pin a Queen Katie message to let me know if Gallica's in the webcomic, I'd appreciate it. Ms. Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees? Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? Besides, being chilly's no good for a girl. If I want to keep my fresh-faced complexion, I've got to be careful about these things. We ladies have to stay young, don't we? How old is she really, though? That's what I'd like to know. I want to know if she's age-appropriate for me to do her. Seriously, she is, like, strangely the exact lady type I go for. It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie. Hey, what'll happen? Okay, I'm guessing that we probably mods are away, so maybe I scroll to the bottom and see what Queen Katie's saying. Oh, the overlay. Logan had one message to read after that clip for his question being answered. Oh, okay. So thank you. I will check that out. So there is a clip. So let's do this real quick. Moonlight posted a clip. We'll check out the clip. We'll find out if Gallica is in the comic. So once again, if you're lurking, someone posts a clip. We gotta all watch it together. This clip is from only 11 minutes ago. I am not far behind at all. Titled, Logan, are you okay? I don't know what's happening here.
There's a red stain on the one on the left. That's clearly a floor stain. I mean, anytime I drop some on the floor, it has floor juice on it. Let's taste it. It tastes like pennies, just like the floor. That's not just a stain. That's... Oh!
Yep, it's blood, all right. I can smell it.
Have you ever tasted the floor? I defy anyone here to claim the floor is not made of pennies, or tastes like pennies. Not made of pennies, tastes like pennies. Queen Katie says, Gallica's in the comic this time. Logan she's so cute. Okay, hang on. We're stopping this game right now. Stop this game right now. I gotta check out the comic. Gallica's my wife. I'm in love with her. By the way, where's Vero tonight? I'm worried about Vero. Whenever Vero disappears, it's like, did Vero's leg get injured again? Is Vero in the spoiler chat? Can anybody like make sure Vero's okay? Okay, so let's find this comic. Hey, there's Gallica. I'm gonna zoom in on her and then show you guys here. See, there's Gallica from the hit game Metaphor Refantasio. That makes me happy. All right, I will check out that after the stream. Thank you so much, Queen Katie. Oh, it says, Logan, we need more Pepper pictures in Discord. I've been sharing them in the mod exclusive hidden chat for moderators, but I should probably post more in the regular chat. Oak said, also, I think we should revive the Kigurumi Redeem. Not today. It's actually kind of toasty in this room, though. Oak said, I miss Vero. I was just talking about Vero. I hope Vero's doing okay. I get worried about people. It's like when I go to work, I'll worry about my cat while I'm gone. If I'm doing a stream and Vero's not here, I worry about Vero. Vera's like my cat, I guess, who's really into Transformers. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's play a little more of the game. Since I'm only 11 minutes behind, I am so close to catching up. So I gotta make sure then that slow mode isn't like super slow mode. We gotta be able to ease it, especially if Crystal stepped away. Oh, it's only in 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. So that is good. So I assume that means Crystal, you're on the ball. So thank you very much. You're awesome.
But most of your work is made out of whipped cream. And whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees or it starts to deflate.
Oh, is that so, dearie? Well, silly me, I have only gone and made a whoopsie. Whoopsie poopsie doo.
I don't think she's actually good at cooking.
Oh, wait, she really didn't know that?
Lack of knowledge. Scone doesn't seem to know basic facts about making confectionery.
Huff! World-class confectioner, my foot! Only one. Lost one of my other feet. I have lots of feet. Lost all but one. To diabetes.
Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft. Miss Scone grows more mysterious by the minute.
Okay. So I'm guessing maybe we gotta put another puzzle piece together in our brain because we presented evidence to her and she has nothing to say. So let's save and then try and present some more evidence. Let's see, and I also can read some more in the chat. Queen Katie says, me too. Says, I think you're just about nearly done with the investigation. Just a little more logic plus this chat with Scone. Okay, so let's do some logic. Oh, what puzzle pieces do I put together? What Vero pieces do I put together? Confectionery research and lack of knowledge. Connect.
Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created. And she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize.
Yeah, not how I picture a top pro acting. Does she maybe lack a little confidence?
Or is she not actually a confectioner at all? She's a spy from Zhang Fa.
I don't know. Why else would she be here? If you're bad at confectionery, why would you enter a confectionery? I mean, granted, she's willing to cheat, but I don't know why someone would just enter things they know nothing about. Is she so bad she doesn't know that fiber optic drapes and lamps aren't edible?
Perhaps she had another agenda altogether.
Maybe she just wants fame, wants to be on TV. I don't know.
After all, we only have her word for it when she went into that room to do some research.
Oh, so now we're going to suspect that this whole thing was a ploy so she could do a murder. She's not going to be the murderer, though.
Oh, wait, you mean maybe she went in there to commit a murder? There's no way of saying so for certain just yet. But she is hiding something, that much I'm certain of.
Do we gotta talk to her about what she's hiding? No, she's checked off. Okay, maybe we need to present stuff to her now. The salt lamp, we already tried presenting it to her. Let's try again. No, look at that. Lovely, whatever. Wants to slather her cream all over it. And no, look at that. Okay. So we can't present anything more to her. Have we looked at everything? Oh, we can look at these things all over again. Anything else that is unchecked? Oh, I think it's that we need to look at the elf one more time. Okay, back to the elf. Run with me, Bad. Run, Bad. Run. Run, Bad. Run. Why are you just spinning, Bad? This would be great for when we're playing pin the tail on the donkey later. Run. And one more.
This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others. Oh, it's not fair to leave the poor guy out, Miss Scone. Why? Why, sure, you might have committed murder, but how dare you leave one elf unclothed? Well, I didn't want to, did I, dear? But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing. A cloth, and what sort of machine, actually?
So that's what you plug in for electricity. Maybe that's maybe that's related to the boat collapsing, because she claimed she took a bite out of the stand, but maybe someone hooked up the machine and it was like generating heat to melt the rest of it, so it would like later on melt and collapse more. But then someone would have to take the machine out, and the only person who went in there was bound. So if there was a machine in there, she'd be the only person to have the opportunity to remove it.
Oh, you never guess how it all works. Those luminous claws are connected to these little thingamajigs. They're called full spectrum light emitting devices.
Is that short for anything? FSLED? I don't know. LED, I know, I've heard that before.
They send light down the main cable and in each optical fiber strand.
That's what makes a cloth grow. Hang on, I gotta breathe for a second. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen.
With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any color in the whole wide world.
Well, then why are they blue by default? They should be like blank white.
Bright red like ferocious fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for donkey's years, and they don't mind the cold at all.
Is that a thing? Donkey's years?
Forgive me, so these machines, they're what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E. I see. So much new technology. Truly, we live in the far-flung future of the year 2000. I can barely keep up.
So these light-emitting devices, you lost one of them and a piece of luminous cloth?
That's right, Lambkin. Heaven only knows where they could have got to. This cloth, it could have something to do with the case.
Luminous cloth added to the court record.
Special color-changing cloth belonging to Scone. She has lost a roll of it along with the device that powers it.
Investigation complete!
We never got to present the cloth to her, but maybe she just wouldn't have said anything. She is so short. She's so tiny.
That's enough investigating for now, don't you think?
Yes, we've certainly found plenty of interest. Something's been bothering me for a while now. Mr. Von Karma would surely have found the murder weapon when he searched this room, and yet he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to. Detective Bad, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma.
Me too. Him, Bad Scone.
How could you, Buddy Pumpkin? Stop staring at me like that. Stop staring at me if you're not gonna kiss me. It appears Detective Bad is just as suspicious of Mr. Von Karma and Miss Scone as I am.
I do like seeing we have a detective who's not just doing whatever the prosecutor says. Not that I'm besmirching the name of Gumshoe. Hang on, is that why Tiff isn't here tonight? Because this case has no Gumshoe?
Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us? Oh, of course, dearie. Where are we off to?
Okay, we gotta be going to one of the other rooms. So we're gonna see Gusto's room or Frost's room. I'm gonna guess Frost's room next.
To find Mr. Von Karma.
Unless he's just in the main lobby. Oh, he is there. You can't, okay. My head is in the way. Let me really briefly remove my camera. There he is. There's Von Karma legs. Just hiding behind my head.
December 24th, 8:05 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Room.
Hey, you know what, chat? Chat, if this case goes on for 4 more hours in universe, it's gonna be Christmas time. We gotta celebrate Christmas. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see. Oak says my partner keeps calling me a dork. Are you a dork? I'm gonna be honest, if I had a girlfriend and she was like adorably calling me, it's like, ha ha ha, you dork. That would be, I would love that. Queen Gator said, slay the princess in a nutshell. Wait, that, oh, the quote is, hey, it's me, I'm fine, you can't kill me, I'm a princess, Persona 3 Reload. For a second, I thought you were talking about partner calling me a dork. Moonlight, Moonlight with a couple of raid suggestions. Hang on, let me copy these ones down. Thank you very much, Moonlight. I'll put these down in my text file because we are like 10 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. This is gonna be like a last call for raid suggestions for later on. We still got like a little bit more time here. So don't worry, we're no like immediate need. But, I mean, if you got the raid suggestions, let's hear what they are. So thank you very much, Moonlight. I got this copy down now. Oak says, raid suggestions, Z-Diggity, we raided him last night. Also, he's Z-Diggity. I do show favoritism. I've mentioned before, I try not to raid people over and over again. If they're IRL friends, I will show a bit more favoritism and raid more frequently, but not like 2 days in a row, probably. We gotta make sure that we're spreading the love a bit. Queen Katie said, Logan had one message tweet after that clip for his question and be answered. Keyboard slam. I'm sorry, Queen Katie. And there's Crystal with the other raid suggestions. Let me copy these ones over. And then that should probably do it for the raid suggestion. We'll have plenty at this point. So thank you very much, Crystal. I'm just copying these over. And don't worry if you're lurking, I'll be back to the game in just a second. We gotta make, one of these days, I also gotta figure out if there's a way to raid people on YouTube. YouTube is just like such a bigger, more vast wasteland of internet that I'd almost like be scared to try to raid people on YouTube. I don't know how that even works. I do wonder if that one day that we suddenly got like 24 new viewers out of the blue, that had to have been a raid on YouTube, but I don't think I have any type of like sound alert set up for YouTube because I don't know how to do that. Crystal says he's so close, am I? Quiggy says, as I've said in Murders on the Yangtze River once before, the floor is flooring. Now I assume when you say flooring, you're not talking about the noun flooring, but you're saying that like the verb, that the thing that the floor is doing, it is actively engaged in the deed of flooring. Like you would say later, that floor floored. Oh, it floors so well. Oak said the floor tastes like carpet or wood or cement, depending on what the floor is. But what do carpet, wood, or cement taste like? Oak said, I fear a shark may have eaten Vero's leg. I hope not. Quicket said, or the internet's leg. Beowulf said, it's not immediately going to spoiler chat for some reason. Oh, said not us immediately going to spoiler chat for some reason. Wait, what? Why? Why? Because I was asking about Vero? To make sure Vero's okay? Queen Katie said, yeah, we have a hive mind. Oak said to Queen Katie, or maybe Vero's leg ate the internet shark. Moonlight said, Scone equals full of it. Yeah, she is definitely full of it. I don't think she's the murderer, though. I'm still suspecting Bound. Not really for any particular reason, but except that she has that cart. And that's for moving bodies around. Unless she was unwittingly doing, like somebody hit the body on there and she just didn't notice, wow, this cart's a lot heavier all of a sudden. Oh, there's a Santa Claus. Hi, Santa. Hi, I'm patting you on the back, giving you a little back scratch. Oh, how do I do that? Oh. Move my hands in the back scratch. A little massage there. Love you, Santa. Mr. Von Karma, we'd like to speak with you if that's all right. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Judging by your faces, I'm guessing you found the murder weapon. We did. It was in Miss Scone's room. Oh, adjusting my tie. Which means that Mr. Tangaroa should no longer be the only person of interest. Ha! Nonsense. It doesn't matter where the weapon was found. Tangaroa is guilty. And as long as this is my case, guilty he shall remain. How can he be so sure of Mr. Tangaroa's guilt? He's not. He just knows that he can manufacture false evidence. Blame whoever he wants to. He's probably having an affair with Scone. He just finds her delicious. You have an explanation, I assume, for why the murder weapon was in Miss Scone's room? If, of course I do. And I'll be delighted to share it with you.
Blah, 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 blah. The murder weapon.
Tangaroa killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, if it had been found near the victim's body, Tangaroa would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon, considerably less so. And that is why there was no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a small heart attack. Oh, I have a heart problem. Oh, if someone doesn't shoot me in an elevator during an earthquake, surely I will die early of a heart disease. Oh, so it's your assertion that Mr. Tangaroa took the salt lamp back to Miss Scone's room?
It is indeed. But it is more than an assertion. It is a fact based on my own investigation.
You mean you have proof that he did so?
I don't need any such thing. Tisk, tisk, tisk. If you have a rebuttal, I'll be happy to hear it. Ha! But I highly doubt you'll be able to fault my logic.
The murder weapon!
Okay, so as you guys know, we're entering a cross-examination, so we gotta save. Should I be staggering my saves more than I'm already doing? I don't know if I should or not. I should read more in the chat. Nora said, Oak, I was lurking, but I heard you suggest Empress. I have to go through, but if we end up rating her, please tell her I say hi again, since I can't be there because of spoilers, that I agree with Empress. Raid suggestion because she is so awesome. Well, you know, I got my own criteria, so we'll see, maybe. We'll find out. Oak said to Nora, yeah, but if she's playing P5 still, though. Nora said, also, I have to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Have a good one. Some hearts. Good night, Nora. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out. Congratulations again on the concert tickets. You probably can't hear me because you're gone, but I hope you continue being excited and that at the end of July you have fun at that concert. Oak says, good night to Nora. Quick says, BRB, let me dive into the guide, see what we're missing, and add, quote, wants to slather her cream all over it. That is part of a sentence taken out of context. I want to say, Moonlight says, night, Nora. Quick said, oh, I was just about to bring up that last elf lol. That's what you're missing. Oak says, scone, ... Ice is not blue. It is clear. It can be blue if you put blue in it. Moonlight with a breathe command. Hang on. Thank you, Moonlight. Oak said, it's not even like water where it just appears blue because of the sky. Ice just isn't blue. Queen says, luminous cloth. Dual Destinies, is that you? Wait, was there luminous cloth in Dual Destinies? I'm trying to remember. Magpie says, ice can appear blue. Yeah, like if the ice is made out of like blue raspberry Kool-Aid, maybe? Oak says to Magpie, yeah, but not primarily. He said, Gumshoe, come back and kiss me on the mouth. Oak says, I am so sleepy. I am a dork. I need a second. Oh, am I a dork? I need a second opinion. I don't know, probably, but I think I like dorks. Dorks are awesome. And a timestamp, 2:52:52. Does that mean we're only 5 minutes behind in chat? Should I take off the slow mode? I should probably take off the slow mode, huh? Off. There we go, because I'm only 5 minutes behind. Oak says, I like, quote, maybe Vero Shark ate the internet's leg. Quinketta said, kiss me, Mpreg Von Karma. Quinketta says he's catching up. Oak says, woo. Quinketta said, case 3 of Dual Destinies, the one where, oh, Juniper wore that exact outfit on Paul's mom had law. I forgot. There, 2 hours, 58 minutes, 7 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. Oh, and I've been talking so much, I'm forgetting to breathe. I should probably check out those raid suggestions you guys have all given us, because we are very, very close at this point to the 3-hour mark. But let's see everybody here that was suggested. Let me just check those out real quick. Holy cow, one of them has like 89 viewers. That is way too many for us to be needed there. And we got one that's offline, one that apparently was spelled wrong. And okay, so let me check this out here. I'm just checking. Give me 1 second. Let me 1 second. And okay, so I got that figured out. So for those who are lurking or new here, let me give you the rundown of the channel real quick. Our schedule, first of all, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this game, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, and Metaphor Refantasio. So that means tomorrow there's no stream tomorrow because tomorrow's Monday. I will, however, be posting the schedule on Discord, so feel free to check that out. Speaking of Discord, here is a link tree. I'm sure it's already been posted on Twitch, but I'm going to copy this over to YouTube because we do have a few lurkers there. So if anyone on YouTube is interested, you can feel free to check us out. It has a Discord invite link. Oh, wait, hang on. I left off the H on the front of that. I missed one letter, so that's not going to be clickable. Let me try that again. So there it is. So it's going to have my Discord invite link, what should be my TikTok, except my TikTok is still hacked. I'm trying to get control back. If I ever do, it'll come back. Also, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all the stuff. Feel free to make use of it or not as you see fit. And we are going to be rating this person who has, out of those raid suggestions, the fewest number of viewers currently playing Slay the Princess. So I don't know if I'll be able to stick around or not, but we shall see. Crystal has already typed in our raid message, so let me make sure that I copy that down as well. And I'll read a few more comments that have appeared since I caught up. Oak said, thank you for the very ... German stream. Made me smile. Hope you're prepared for a lot more because I have a feeling Manfred von Karma is going to be in a lot more of this case. Moonlight said, huzzah, you caught up. I did! Just in time for the 3-hour mark. Quickity said, thank you for the very Manfred stream. See y'all next time for hopefully more of the Doggo Bros. I am still excited. I know that Metaphor Refantazio has not been getting as much viewership as Persona did or as Ace Attorney now does. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save again. But I really like Metaphor and I like the characters. Maybe it's just because I am in love with Gallica, but can you blame me? She's wonderful. Oak with the timestamp, 3 hours. Moonlight says, good night, Logan. Quicken said, slay the princess, heck yeah. Crystal said, night, night. Atlantic said, good night, everyone. Crystal says, yep, we knew you'd like it, Queen Katie. Crystal says, bye, people. Oak said, also Atlantic, remember that the next Persona stream with Nora will probably be Teddy Butt stream. Moonlight says, night, y'all. Bale said, there is a reason the Metaphor was my game of the year last year. No, I'm enjoying the crap out of it. But seriously, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a wonderful time with all of you, and it's because of all of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bill says, night, y'all. Enjoy the raid. Have a good Monday. Keep an eye out for the schedule. We'll see you Tuesday for Metaphor, Thursday for Maurice Attorney. Good night. Attorney. Good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. Enjoy the raid. Bye. Bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, I see you lurkers on YouTube. Good night as well.